bastard.
and and she says, Alec, my boy. Oh,
Mama. And
Mama.
I just jump over her and give her a big hug.
She embraces you, hugs you, and she says, "Are you keeping safe?"
Yes, Mama. I just have to tell you that I have a wonderful job to do this day, and I will be departing the city. But don't you worry a bit about me and my pretty face. The thing is that I am not working for the Templars for this. I'm just trying to grab a bit more of money, and I think that will do just fine. I won't have any. Don't have anything to worry about it because I'll be working with a bunch of. Well, there's a strange bunch I just met yesterday. I mean,
She's just like you're talking a lot, so her eyes are just getting like more, like with this tiny look of concern on her face. But she's still listening. She's nodding. Continue.
no, no, I know that. Look, don't you worry. They're fine. I'm actually just protecting most of them. I mean, I say most because there's one little kid that's kind of scary. It's not a kid though. It's a halfling. You know, like those short person. That
Halfling.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to roll some funny to know if she even knows what the hell that is.
Do you know I'm a halfling?
Yeah,
Mhm.
he rolled enough. She goes.
Oh, did
she
he?
just
Okay.
goes a halfling. And that's
Yes,
it.
that really short person. That I mean,
Oh,
I don't know how else to
the
describe it.
ones in the mountains, the cannibals.
Oh, they're cannibals.
Oh my god.
Mom,
Yes,
now
yes.
I actually am worried about it. Don't you worry. That is this guy I have to protect. Like I have a contract for the Templars working with the Alchemist Guild,
Mhm.
and I have to actually go there just to see this guy not be beheaded or something. I'm not quite sure, but don't you worry about me. I'm gonna be just fine. I just wanna tag along and just say this to you. I'll be back in no time. You won't even miss me. I know you will. I'm so sorry for saying that.
So there's like a there's like a short pause, and the look of concern fades a bit, and she says, "You're just cute as a button." She pinches her cheeks and says, "Abalache is blessed to have you as her Templar." Says, "I'm sure you'll be fine, but do be careful. Did you bring
I,
extra water?"
yes, I will do. I have brought a bunch of royal water, and I will be fine. Don't you worry, Mama.
Okay. Sorry, I got a call. I just had to turn it off.
No, no
And
problem.
she goes, okay, well, come back soon, all right? Is it,
All right.
how long will you be gone?
A couple of days. I think 1 week most, but we should.
Okay, well, come visit me soon.
I will. I will do. They just say I love her. I love you to her. Kiss her in the forehead and just go.
She's gonna attempt to like grab you and ask if you could stay for breakfast.
Uh, yeah, sure. Free food.
Okay, and from there you'll basically enjoy a nice breakfast meal that'll tide you over, um, at least for this half of the day. When it's rations, it's the whole day, but for like these kind of impromptu meals, it's more of like a
Nice.
2 or 3 a day that you need. So if you have something small or half a ration, you'll be good.
Thanks, Mom.
And with that, she waves you off as you go skipping down the street.
Skip in, you bastard.
And, and that's that for that. Is it, anybody else got something to do before leaving?
I wanted to pop over to the tavern and ask if the nobles had sent their servant to speak to me.
Yep, I totally prepared for that as well. So, yeah, notes to DM, guys. Really help me out there. When you have individual things going on, send it to me in notes to DM channel, and that will guarantee that I'll handle it. Otherwise, I might forget it. So, essentially, what happens is sort of the person they sent is not a nobleman, sort of a messenger, a scribe, if you will, and I'll say that he's a sort of a young lass, sort of bookish looking, and she's got a quill and some parchment with her, and she comes by, and you're presumably there at that time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
pop in.
and- did you give your name, or did you just say the girl that makes the tapestry?
Yeah, I didn't give my name.
Okay, so she the the lass looks about, like sort of confused at first. She's looking around. She says, "Is there a tapestry maker here?"
Um, and I did ask the barkeep to take a message for me if I wasn't there,
Oh,
so
yeah,
she
okay.
would know me too.
See, this is all great
Um,
stuff for the thing. Okay, no, that's fine. I just need to have a better memory too. So she comes there first, and so the barkeep actually waves her over, and they have like a short talk, and then you see the barkeep actually point over um, towards you, and her name is Metri, by the way, the barkeep. And at that point, the young lass comes over, and she says, "Hello, I'm Irenaeus. I've heard that you make tapestries."
I'm just gonna like point to the one up on the wall and go, "Yep, I made that."
Hmm. Let me take a look. And she goes over to it and inspects it. And what was the what'd you roll on that? Was it like a 16 or something like that?
Uh, I
think
was
it was
gonna say I
14.
think it was like a 12, but
Yeah, I think it was a 14. Um, that sounds distinct in my mind. So she takes a look at it and she kind of writes some things down. You have no idea what she might be writing. And she looks back at you and says, "Oh, you're looking to make more. How many more can you make, and by what time?" And this is probably like a question for the DM. In reality, it's like how often can you make stuff. I will say that almost all jobs in D&D, they make up for a poor lifestyle. Um, so there's a. Are y'all familiar with lifestyle in
yeah.
5e
Yep.
expense? Just about so lifestyle, blah blah blah. Self-sufficiency. So if you practice a profession, you can eke out the equivalent of a poor. So we'll say that you can basically, I would say, pop out like a tapestry a day that's worth 2 bits.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell her. I can make one a day when I don't have other things I have to do. But I was thinking I could maybe make a bunch in over the course of like a month, make a stack of them, at least 10,
Mm-hmm. And she's nodding.
for your masters, and then deliver the whole lot at once.
All right.
I can bring all of them to wherever, to here or to. I don't. I don't think I'm allowed up where your masters live.
The coins.
Yeah.
She nods without actually answering you. And you're, well, I guess I don't think you need insight for that. You get the feeling that she doesn't want to say yes, you're not allowed, but also doesn't want to make you think you can go there. And so she nods and says, "Yes, we can meet you here to pick up tapestries on a monthly basis. And if you have a number of tapestries that you're confident you can make monthly, we would like a number set in stone."
Okay. I mean, how? So above the table question: how often are we gonna be in Rom?
Ooh, great fucking question. Not even I know that.
Yeah.
It
Uh,
depends totally on what kind of jobs you take and what I feel like having the story go, what direction in. Like,
yeah.
I don't usually know what happens next with you guys until the end of some session, and it usually comes from a lot of feedback from you guys.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I'm going to tell her um that I can't set a number right now because I don't know it, and I'm gonna use my like my bigger feature and like play on her sympathies and be like, it's hard to know how much I can make at once because I don't have parents and I
oh,
live on the street, and but if you check back once a month here, I can whatever I can make I can leave here because Metri will keep it for me to give to you, and you can just give my pay to her.
Okay. Do a persuasion with advantage. Not a bad pitch.
Mm.
Okay.
And she's nodding and she's kind of saying it's not exactly an orthodox way of doing business.
A
10
10.
is my DC. And so she says, but I suppose we can make an exception for these reasonably priced tapestries. We'll send a person monthly to see if you have anything and make the appropriate exchange.
Great. Just to not take up too much more time, like, I would want to know what kind of pattern and type of stuff, like colors or anything.
That they're requesting?
Yeah.
It sounds like
I would assume just house banners, so whatever the symbol was for their house, probably.
yeah, so the Coins District. I'll maybe give you some more that a little later. That's something
Yeah.
you could drop into notes to DM. And
Okay.
also, I will need you to write the deal you just made into your character sheet somewhere. Yeah, maybe on the let's see.
I guess I could do it under
Like allies and
allies.
organizations.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, just
So
type that in
it's-
right there that you've got a business deal with the bronze. It's basically a business deal between the bronze Jakar and the coins.
Well, it's
House. Oh, actually, House. I almost just said fucking Lannister.
The Lannister Santa Garage.
The Langston. So you have a deal with House Langston that goes through the bronze Jakar, particularly Metri.
yeah, but the bronze Jakar isn't like up for anything. If there's no tapestries there that month, Metri is not going to get in trouble. She's just going to be like, she hasn't been in. I'm sorry,
when
I
I-
don't know what
yeah, when
happened to her.
When I say through it, I just mean that they hold
Yeah.
tapestries and coin for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and plug that in. Yeah, the Langstons always pay their debts. Okay, so okay. Anybody else want to do something before the time is up to head out in the desert?
I want to visit Mama. Just kidding, I did it.
Oh my god.
Hi.
Hi, Mama.
I'm,
Get the fuck away from me.
I heard you had some jerky.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so anybody else?
Yes. How much would it be to get a bell?
A belt?
A bell. Like
Oh,
when
a
you
bell.
ring.
I
Don't.
I'm not
I
gonna-
don't care if it's functional. I don't care if it even makes sound. Just something.
Yeah,
that-
sure. I mean, normally a bell is made out of metal, so it's made out of
Uh-huh.
something else in this case, but it's worth
Mhm.
it's worth an iron.
I will get it.
And if you want an iron bell, it'll be worth 10 iron. I'll say.
No, this will be fine.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else?
And I will write this down later and give it to you. But I will leave a note for. Wow.
Yeah. Remember, if it's not in your inventory, it doesn't exist.
Already noted.
My
Really?
my
'Cause-
players from Dark Sun, my players from Dark Sun literally chant that now because I've drilled it so far into their heads.
Shit. I'm gonna just add here real quick, like Vorpal Sword for me.
Yeah.
Don't worry
I'll
about
enforce
it.
that too. It's not in
No
your
shit.
inventory, it doesn't exist.
Oh shit.
Wait for bell.
Nothing.
Okay. Did the component pouch.
Okay. Anybody else? Lexi? Helio, you haven't done too much yet. Heatherly?
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking.
Okay. Take your time. I'm gonna let this sit for about 2 minutes and then we'll move on.
How much
much
is...
would
Oh, sorry. Oh, I was just wondering if I could buy some string.
String?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can buy string is technically has no cost in the D&D compendium. I would just say that you can get like a couple 10-foot lengths of string for like a single bit.
Okay, sure.
Ooh. Same.
Okay, 1 bit.
Alright, I'm gonna do, like, I'm gonna do 2 bits worth.
Okay.
Just 'cause
For
I have 2 bits,
10-foot
so-
lengths of string. And I mean, these string it's not like a 100-pound test string or something like that. This is
Oh yeah,
like-
no. This would be used for my weaving.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Is
perfect.
what I'm wanting it for.
I'm using it for something else.
Rona, I want to say this: when you're making tapestries and stuff, you don't put any money into it. The cost and what you produce is already factored. So you just simply say, I pick up some materials, but you don't spend a dime.
Oh,
So you should get back that. Yeah, there's no initial cost. You make, so it assumes you've already got the materials. You make that much. You make 2 bits a day without actually having to factor in costs.
okay. Cool. Then I'm just gonna pick up materials
Okay.
for that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just put it weaving materials so it's actually in my inventory.
Okay. Yeah. Now, if you make it for yourself, you have to spend it. But my assumption is that those tapestries are going to go elsewhere. But if you do make a tapestry for yourself, then that's another thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? We're about to move on soon.
I was gonna look at you and be like, so when do you think we should go to tavern?
Well, I think we have time now, so we can do it now.
Maybe we can steal things.
As long as they won't be missed.
She kind of nods. And maybe we can play off of that poor bastard that we met in the tavern yesterday.
Yes, I was thinking about what to do with that.
This is so sad. Okay. So, so do you go to the tavern, the 2 of you, or with others?
I think it's just her and myself
Yeah.
for
Okay.
now. And if we bump into Helios, then so be it.
Yeah, so be it. Perfect. So you're back in the tavern, and today those nobles aren't here anymore, and the deal has kind of come back to what it usually is. I think it's like 5 bits per mug of Roy, which is about the same cost. And actually, I'll make it. Oh, that's for a gallon of Roy. And like a bit for a meal and that kind of. You can actually just eat here and get your full rations for the day, since you're going to basically be around until until the evening. And if you do eat for the day, it's like if it's 2 meals, it's 2 bits.
Okay.
And looking out in the, are you looking for like prospects, like people to steal from?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d20 for myself.
Okay.
Okay. Looking around, you get sort of it's mostly the poor crowd, but there is maybe one individual. Looks like there's actually something in his coin purse, and he's sitting. Effectively, I'm gonna be getting rid of this drawing.
But it's so good! Aww.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, it's okay.
I can only control Z one object apparently. So
I
it's-
can
it's
redraw it. Just give me a second.
fucking- Oh Jesus. Christ. Okay, so there is.
I'm sorry.
Let's see. There's an individual over here that is just kind of drinking his Roy and
Wait, where are
looking
you
out-
pinging?
Oh, here. It's basically where where somebody's drawing. Yeah. So
Okay. All right.
there they are currently, and there's other people around this establishment. There's another person on this table talking to another. There's a person maybe on this bench here, but it's more sparse than it was the day before.
Okay. I will try to stealth.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah, I will too.
And this can make you effectively, but it won't make you invisible, unless you actually have cover. But to the person who's pointed away from you, they may not be able to hear you. Go ahead and roll that stealth check.
9.
Okay. And he's commoner, so me. Okay. So I guess he turns around and says, "Hey, hello. What can I? Oh, oh. Are you from the north, perhaps?"
She's gonna reveal her snout a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
far north.
yes. Yes. The you must miss the heat of the calderas. Um, what can a humble man such as myself do for you?
Well,
Do you have any shit?
well, we was
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna
Go
say, well, we were wondering if we could offer a business opportunity for you. We are just two humble drays that have just arrived at town, and we were wondering if you were hiring for anything. Bodyguards, cleanup, maybe moving boxes. And then while I'm talking to him, I'm gonna like nod to Nadia to like take his coin purse while I'm distracting him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Gonna
Stealing
Go
crew.
for it. So he's nodding at you, and while you're talking to him, and go ahead while you're doing that roll. Oh my god.
Yes.
So
Metro Planet.
while you're doing that roll, he's kind of nodding at you, and he's like, "Well, I'm just a humble shoemaker. I own a shop. I suppose some boxes could be moved around. A dray, you said?" And as he's speaking, you fish out. Let's just roll for bits here. Let's see. How many should this guy? Oh,
Oh.
Just a humble shoemaker.
I said he had a little bit more in his coin. Let's God damn. I was expecting an average of 5, but
Oh no.
the roll is what it is. So he owns a shoemaking shop, but apparently he's not carrying much on him. And instead of the pouch being full of coin like you were hoping, it was coin and like a little plate of leather that looks like it's for shoemaking, like maybe scrap leather that he didn't end up using for a shoe. So that's what you get: a bit and a scrap of shoe leather.
That's
Didn't-
what you get.
We didn't
You get
steal.
nothing.
We didn't steal the shoemaker. We stole the shoemaker's money.
Oh yeah, sure. That was on the shoemaker.
This is hilarious.
I'm just gonna like look at Nadia
I feel
and
like with a nat 20 on the sleight of hand, she could have stolen the whole shoemaker.
Well, she went for the pouch. So you got everything in the pouch. And a D10 was, I mean, me giving you a piece of leather was just me throwing a bone.
I'm going to look at Nadia and I'm gonna say in Draconic, I'm gonna say, he seems to not have much. Should we kidnap him and ask for ransom?
What the?
Roll a bluff check?
Oh, what?
A bluff check? Are you bluffing?
This,
It sounds like you're.
It was
really
a
good at
joke.
it, Are you?
No,
Oh,
it was a
okay.
joke.
Okay. I was wondering where you were going with this.
It was just
so
a joke. Sorry.
You just okay. Are you even saying it out loud?
No, I'm saying it in like Draconian
Oh,
to Lexi
okay.
as a joke.
Well, he doesn't know that, and so he kind of looks strangely and says, "So a box moving job? It's you'll pay a bit a day."
That sounds great. She kinda
Charge him one
frowns
item.
at Ginny.
He goes, "Well, how early can you work?"
We got time today.
Sure. Let me finish this, Roy, and then I'll show you my establishment. And we're you'll make an extra bit in the day doing honest work, moving moving his wares.
Yeah,
It's,
sure.
it's a little bit of backbreaking work, and you have to work all day, but he gives you a bit of
Okay.
when you're done.
Cool.
Alright.
That was interesting. Thanks for that.
That was boring. I'll say once we're done.
Nadia kind of gives like a sad sigh. It sounds so good though. Really good.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
I will just sit at the tavern. I will have my meals, and I will start transcribing the alphabet onto my new book with my charcoal.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess since the girls are working today, they would not have seen you. They'll come back later in the evening, along with the others, and so y'all can kind of funnel back into the tavern as you please.
I never left.
Oh, I'm sorry, I pulled you out, but I was
Hmm.
yeah. There's no reason why you would have left. You could have been doing whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
just
I would have
messing
just been like bumming around from in the tavern.
yeah,
Not
trying
like-
to trying
Not
to
necessarily trying to beg from people, but just looking sad and like wandering around being pathetic.
you're just
Looking
lost little
sad
orphan
and
girl,
asking for
just
money.
little orphan Annie, like just hanging out.
Yeah.
Hey, what you gonna do? I'm gonna be sad
Should
right now.
I just roll a just straight charisma?
Oh, it's gonna be terrible.
It's
So
fine. Just try it anyways.
hopefully the negative is like
Yeah, maybe you'll roll an 18 or something. Okay. Just in general, people kind of give you like a slightly. They kind of smile, but then they look kind of sad when they look at you, and you get a couple head pats. But besides that, no one really pays much attention to you.
yeah, that's fine.
Eventually, the dwarves come back, and kind of wave you over to come back to the table that you met before. I'm just gonna-
Say all of us, you said?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna sit on the table again.
dwarves are just chilling over here.
She pats the seat beside her. Come on.
Hey,
I
Estes,
was gonna say
please
if I'd
give me
seen-
room.
Oh,
Move
Sure.
ahead, please. I want to
sure.
sit. Thank you very much.
If
Thank you,
I'd
my
seen
dear boy.
Astos doodling in his book, I probably would have wandered over to him and started poking him like, "What are you doing? What's that?" But
Oh, I'm just making some letters. Maybe I'll do some comparisons when we get to the ruins. I'm curious to see what they had there.
And so Laszlo sees y'all kind of pile in and says, welcome back. So, are we all ready to leave? And Laszlo speaks up and says, you haven't even gotten any rations yet. And they start to bicker amongst each other about how many rations they ought to have and this sort of thing. But as it clears up, Laszlo looks back at you and says, as I was saying, are you ready?
Oh, I suppose we are, right, folks? I mean, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Looking between Nadia and Genevieve. Is that how you say it?
Genevieve?
Genevieve.
Yeah. Or Jenny.
Which one looks? Okay, thank you. Which one looks stronger?
Roll an roll a. Fuck it. Just who looks stronger?
I have a 15.
Oh
Okay.
shit, you
I
have
have
more
a
than me.
14.
So they look more or less the same.
What do you find, Ray? Be willing to carry some of my water? I gotta pull something in my back this morning. Just it's really hard to move it all.
How many pounds we talking?
I mean, they'll go away as we go along, but 20.
Ah, yeah, No, go for me. I'm sorry.
The weight
So-
thing is what times your strength?
5.
Four times.
5 times your strength
Four? Five, sorry.
5 times.
until
your
you're lightly encumbered.
Yeah, I could probably carry it.
Thank you. And I'll give you 4 filled water skins.
And it's 20 pounds.
Yes.
Okay, I groan as I give it to you. And then I'm like, okay, if I'm carrying this, you have to take my rope, Nadia. Which is 10 pounds.
How about at least
Um.
go ahead.
Maybe we should just, steal a wagon.
Actually, we are bringing a cake with us if you need some storage.
He needs
No.
storage. I
You
pointed
hear-
at us.
Here,
Yeah.
Laszlo speak up says, I thought we were going to rent a cake. He says, no, we need a cake. I'm not going to carry all your goddamn water this far. Laszlo, looking a bit dejected, says, we just paid them already. Says, this is an investment, Laszlo. This will be for the better. And he looks back at you and says, if you have spare water or any other things that you need holding, we can certainly do that for you on the way there. On the way back, however, well, that's where we part.
That's perfectly fair.
And so it sounds like you may not need a wagon for this particular scenario.
Oh, I would thank you very much, sir. And check my notes. Daslo and Narvo. It's Narvo, right?
Norvis, I believe.
Norvo,
Norbus
so sorry.
and Daslo.
I'm so sorry, you all dwarfs just look the same to me.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Alright. Fine.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't want to be
Did you
mean.
hear this son of a bitch off say that?
I don't want to be mean.
Shut
I
the
am
fuck
just.
up, that's a Templar you're talking to.
And I'll just stand up, look at them like a mean motherfucker. Just that's right.
He means no harm. You see, he's a stupid little country boy out from Lakeshore. He knows no better.
I am just playing with you. Don't worry about me. I am like not one of the most dangerous Templars you might know, but yeah, you're fine. I'm just messing. I'm being a little bit polite to you all. Just.
Oh,
Right.
thank you for your graciousness, Templar.
Oh, this was you being polite.
No, I can be way more polite. You don't know half of it. And just call me Alec, you two, please.
Beastie's just gonna lean over to Nadia and go, Templars are dick.
Hey, come on, I am not that bad, am I?
I'm
Am I?
I'm
And I
gonna
look at that.
pat him on his stand up.
No,
Go
you're
over.
excellent.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up and go over to him and pat him on his pretty blonde head and be like, no, you're okay, but other Templars are dick.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I
She's not wrong.
The dwarf is looking between y'all, looking like he's trying to do some really like hardcore science in his brain about which one of you produced this child. And he goes, is the little girl going with you? Because it's sort of dangerous.
oh,
Yes.
Yeah, she actually knits, and she's awesome knitting. So we might need her skills.
Yes, the Templar keeps wanting to bring his daughter around. I do not why. Do not know why.
My daughter.
As soon as you say daughter, Dazlo is looking over and like trying to get a bead on BC's ears.
Nah, her head's up. Yep.
Yeah. So he's trying, but he it's just up, and you can see very unabashed he's trying to go for the ears.
It's his adopted daughter.
Oh, how charitable. Oh, that's very nice.
Yes.
So as we we don't hold any of ourselves responsible for children who die on the adventure. Just want to get that out right now.
You don't you dare worry about it. I think she can even take care more of herself than I can take care of her. So yeah.
Oh,
I'm
alright.
just gonna I'm just gonna look at the two dwarves and give them big sad eyes and go, You won't you won't let me die, right?
Dazzlo, his eyes start to water a bit. He goes, "No, of course not." And Norba says, "Nope, nope, we're not taking care of children. You'll remember the last time, Dazzlo." He goes, "But we weren't looking then."
What happens the last time?
Dazzlo is addle-brained at the moment, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. We have not hired any children to do such jobs as these. So let's get back to the business, shall we?
Sure.
You got everything you need to travel. Is that right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
All right, all right. We are going to go rent a kink right now, and we'll see you in a moment.
I'm gonna buy some food for Nadia and Jenny for going to carry my stuff further. So I'll minus off 2 bits.
Okay. And they come back maybe like 20 minutes later with a kink. This is what a kink looks like. I'm just gonna throw it right into the center of the. Okay, well maybe I won't because that takes too long. I'm gonna put it into to player notes. That's a lot better. So that's what a kink looks like. It doesn't show the top, but there's a saddle and a person on top.
Jenny, how
Oh,
much is your rope
Yeah.
that you wanted me to carry?
10 pounds.
10. Yeah.
And kinks are actually fairly dangerous animals. If
I mean, I don't know, like, if the encumbrance rule matches with this, but I'm at 77 pounds, and my max weight is 75. So I'm only
Don't
2
worry.
pounds overweight then.
yeah, I don't care about that. That's
Okay.
fine.
Mine would be 10 pounds overweight.
You're 10 pounds.
Okay.
I
Uh,
would be, yeah.
If you just say something like you put a water skin or two on the kink,
Mhm.
then I'll forget about it. Yeah, or the rope, whatever.
Okay.
Again, I'm
Yeah.
only a stickler when it starts to really trespass on that number.
Mhm.
Okay. So what kind of rope is it? Jenny?
Hemp rope.
It's yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And so he comes back with the kink, and they say, "Off we go!" And with that, you can start traveling.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So
Can I,
do we
like-
all fit in the kink, or is it just
No, yeah, everybody's walking.
Okay.
The kink is a beast of burden. It's going to carry. It basically carries like saddlebag.
Okay.
And
Aw.
it's going to basically be there to store water. Well, I say that the dwarves actually are going to ride it. It's a two-person saddle. It's real cute. And in fact, when Norbus jumps onto the front, Dazzlo starts to complain and says, "I'm always the back." And Norbus says, "That's because you don't know how to. That's because you don't know how to train or ride a kink." And Dazzlo kind of complains a little bit, but then gets on back.
Dazzlo, if you, I mean, I don't want to intrude or probe or anything else, but if you are actually feeling bad about sitting on the back, you can always carry our friend over here and just pick up Beastie and like show her to him.
She says, "Well, no, I'd rather not than walk."
Hmm.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to. I'm fine with it.
You're gonna be this awful to the kid, please.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness, puppy dog eyes and lift
Guilt
my
trip.
arms up like a toddler.
Okay,
I
roll with
want
advantage
to
now.
ride the thingy.
Alex, go ahead
Aww.
and roll with advantage now.
Yeah, I'm rolling again.
just run
Oh
yourself.
shit.
Same
Same
thing.
number, but 16 is pretty good. So Dazzlo looks at you, and he was the one that was weak for kids. So he looks, you know, he's sitting in the seat. He looks at Norbus. He looks back at Beastie. And he goes, "Ah, all right. I suppose I still got some energy in me." And He slides off the kink, and he puts his hands out like he's gonna hoist up Beastie onto the saddle,
Yay!
and he hoists you up, and now you don't have to be walking um, for the travel.
Cool.
Nice.
I'm
You're
going
welcome.
to spend my time. Thank you. I'm gonna spend my time. Come on, Numslock. Thank you. Weaving with that string I bought.
Okay. It might be a little harder back than like sitting in a chair, but I'll give you a roll and we'll just have like a certain DC to see if you can still do it while
Okay.
kind of bumping around.
No worries.
Okay, and so a lot of people, for the most part, your time is taken up by travel. But if there's some kind of detour that you want to make, just let me know.
I want to visit Mama.
Oh,
Just joking.
I guess I got content for the next game too.
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna have to
Okay.
visit his mom and be like, he disappeared into the cave. We're sorry.
Shit, please don't.
I
Oh,
doubt. I doubt I'll see anything, but I would like to keep my eye out for plants.
For plants? Okay.
Highly unlikely, but
So we got a couple people that are kind of keeping their eyes out. This isn't this isn't as effective as if you dedicate your time to it, because it's basically 8 hours of travel dedicated. It's pretty much a march. But if you go ahead and roll, and if you hit something spectacular, the two of you, Rona, Helio, if you roll
I
some
was actually
spectacular
gonna
numbers,
roll too.
what do you looking for?
Just anything to see if we come across like trouble.
I'm.
No.
So
Oh my god.
Lisa does Weaver's Tools. Helio does Herbalist Kit.
Oh god.
And Nadia, you're gonna do Survival.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna be tracking, and I'm just basically adding on like hunting and gathering.
Mhm. And I'm
Like,
just
why-
gonna I'm
Yeah,
just
help
gonna keep my eye out for like anything dangerous.
Okay.
I
Beastie,
nature.
you managed to, with steady hand, make your own tapestry worth 2 bits. As long as you mean to split, just add it in your inventory as a 2-bit tapestry. That weighs like a pound or a couple pounds or something. Okay. And Helio, can I get a roll from you?
I have alchemy supplies and I have nature on this.
Okay, roll the nature skill.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna say that kind of nearby the road, you do find. Let's see, just in how in severity of potency. Okay. You find some kind of like sparse, dried up herbs that stored away might be the first ingredient you need for like a healing potion. But you need a bit
Okay.
more. Just call them healing herbs, and let's say 10 out of 50.
Okay. Sounds good.
That'll let me know something specific. All right. As you're traveling along, I'd like all of you, and I know that some people have been dedicating to keeping their eyes out, so I'm going to give them advantage. I think that was Heatherly was keeping their eyes out specifically, and Lexi, while I had you do survival, if you spotted anything, that failed, but you can still, since all you're doing is trying to be eyes, roll advantage. If there's anybody else that was just trying to keep their eyes out, you can roll advantage. Otherwise, it's do a perception.
Just gonna roll a straight perception because I was not carrying or paying attention to nothing. Okay.
Kank, K-A-N-K.
K-A, okay, not
Yeah.
kink.
I'll actually just write it in the player notes.
Kink. That was kink. That's kinky.
Okay, yeah, you can make a. It's like more of like a silhouette style. I'm thinking.
Yeah, type of
Um,
thing.
Yeah, yeah. And okay, let's see. Is that everybody's perception checks? I figured there probably should be some more.
If I
I
can,
think,
if I can look
Sorry.
around while paper plants,
I'm back.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say Heather, or
I went to the
Heatherly.
bathroom.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Heatherly, you can roll perception with advantage because I think you just were being dedicated to looking out.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I was gonna make a joke and say I'm gonna look for water.
Well, you are allowed to. Okay. Well, you did your best. That's what matters. And
I'm a
Uh,
god of jokes.
Beastie and Alec. Um, you see, and let me give you a picture of what an Erdlu is. I've mentioned before that they're like sort of like ostrich-like creatures.
I love it.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
So those are Erdlu. What you see,
It's food.
for a lot of you, is excuse me, is a herd of Erdlu, spotted grazing on a nearby hill. Right now, it's sort of the coming sunset of the next day. You might have camped out and that sort of thing. This herd, what's interesting about this particular herd of Erdlu is it includes a magnificent Erdlu that shimmers in the light as if its feathers were spun from bronze. And let me roll, see if Norbus and the other spotted as well. Nope. And so Norris and Doslo are thing. They keep pushing the Kank along.
Does it look like the Erdlu wanna take a bite of us?
No, Erdlu are prey animal,
Okay, so that's okay. I'm just gonna point out to the
and that's
two
common
dwarves.
knowledge, since they're basically the chicken of this universe.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I was gonna say
big.
they look like an ostrich.
Yeah, pretty much. What I mean is they're like the most common type of food in a basic tavern.
They're like giant dodos.
Gotcha. I shoot it with my bow.
Okay,
I'm just
you have to
joking.
get in range. So they're off on a hill, a pretty
I want to
pretty damn long ways away.
start bapping it at the dwarf in front of me and go, stop, 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 stop.
He goes, what's wrong?
There's a really pretty birdie up ahead, and I don't want you to scare it.
Okay. And so as you point it out to them, they see it now. And Norbus's eyes open wide, and he goes, "Oh, these feathers could be worth a small fortune, even if it's not your bronze." But Doslo says, "Now hold on, that creature's clearly blessed. Killing it would bring bad luck to our travels."
Killing it would be bad, but maybe we can make friends with it.
Or
He comes
keep
with a,
or
"Oh,
keep it
you're-
as a pet.
You're such a sweet little girl. You can't make friends with Erdlu. You eat them, or you put them out for. But mostly you eat them.
No, you wonder then how much someone would pay for the meat of that creature, right?
No,
No, not the meat. The feathers. Look at those
no
And
feathers.
the meat.
killing it. I'm gonna
And
bap
he's
it
like
again.
he looks like he's searching for a bow as you speak.
I'm
gonna
also
bap
getting
it
my
again.
bow.
No, no
And
killing
Heatherly,
it.
you kind of have the initiative. So you said you wanted to shoot it right away. You can't shoot it right away, but did you want to like start?
I would
following, or-
I would definitely ask the group like, well, we can either eat it or try to capture it.
Well, if you want to pick it up alive.
If we captured it, you guys could breed it and make more bronze feathered ones. Don't kill it.
But don't you need two? Because when a
Bronze
mommy,
feathers are clearly a recessive.
I start basically going
You can
like,
pray.
when there's a mommy birdie and a daddy birdie, they get together and then they lay the eggs and then.
I don't have anywhere to put an Erdlu. I just leave it alone. They'd be fine out there. Alive.
Oh, I do think those feathers would look pretty. That's a hard
I'm gonna
decision.
glare at him.
No, I don't mean to kill it. I mean, you said it yourself. You can be friends with it, but how?
Very slowly but surely, the herd is kind of moving in a direction, looking for more dried up grass to eat, out here in the sort of rocky badlands on the road. Off the road, I should say.
Ooh, I have an herbalism kit actually. What would be inside of that? Would there be any like?
Let me check. Clippers, mortar and pestle, pouches, vials. Um, you can identify, apply herbs, create antitoxins, potions of healing.
Okay. This thing like, would I have any herbs and stuff in it already?
Uh, no, it's for gathering.
Okay.
And for
Um,
and then once you've gathered for creation. So
I'm gonna. Does anyone have any like of the grass and stuff that makes you sleepy?
What? What you talking about, kid?
is this art
You
where you're looking for
know.
narcotics?
I mean, yeah. Basically, she's trying to like, uh, like chamomile or lavender in the real world.
Yeah,
You know, plants that make you tired.
there's something like that.
Oh, I know of what you talk about, but I don't have any on me.
I usually will bring those out when I leave the city. Usually leave them in the city for potions.
Hmm. Wait, wait. What about the booze? I'm gonna take like, okay. Is there little tufts of grass and stuff around us?
Yeah, there's not much. Most of it's dead, but it's it's sort of around.
Okay. Um, what if we pick some grass and go up to it with the grass and a little bit of booze? And
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. I'll pick up my water skin filled with Roy, one of those, and just
Very
hand it to her.
alcohol.
Do your thing.
How much of those healing herbs does it look like I have? Like,
You have enough to make a 1/5 of a healing potion.
no, like quantity wise, and would I think that an animal like this, or
It's like a pinch full.
oh, okay.
okay. Um, yeah, I guess I'm gonna try and approach the herd with the grass and um with. Do we have anything we can pour the broy into? Well,
Does anybody have a mess kit?
I don't bring.
Oh, what, kid?
A mess,
mess
kit?
kit.
I
Herbalism kits have vials as well.
Oh, it also has a mortar and pestle. I'll use my mortar.
There you go.
That's a bowl type of thing.
Yeah.
I'll pour some of the broy into my mortar. I'll grab the grass, and I'm actually gonna grab one of my rations that's like the porridge stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and spread that on my shield,
Okay.
kind of carry it forward, and try and, like, I'm tiny and unassuming, so I'm hoping that they won't be spooked by me.
Well, the best way to do that is an animal handling.
and while she is doing that, I'm just gonna be on the side, and in case, yeah, exactly what Nadia said, which is just in case it's
We're
like,
flanking.
just in case
Yeah.
they go to attack her, like, or something, we're gonna be
Close
there.
distance too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Beastie, go ahead and roll advantage because of the meal that you prepare, with the combo of like maybe your
Ooh.
Okay, excellent. So here's what happened. Now herb flu naturally just disperse when something comes nearby. Interestingly enough, as a lot of them start to disperse in not so much a panic and run away style, but just giving you space. The one with golden, that sort of golden spun feathers, stays in place, and it raises its head. And I'm gonna assume at this point because you've said specifically that you're approaching them, that you're basically the only one that's come up to them. You probably have to travel about 100 yards to come up to them at least.
Yeah, that's fine. I would approach slowly and non-threateningly,
Sure.
just with the kind of holding the shield as a platter with the grass on one, the spread of porridge in the middle, and then the bowl of grog.
Gotcha.
I'll get the name of it. Roy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now, as you approach, and the creature raises its neck up, from its grazing position, it looks at you in a way that signifies a sort of foreign intelligence in a beast. It watches you as you continue to approach. And as you
I'm
do
going
so,
to.
go ahead.
Okay, sorry. I was gonna say I would be like lowly talking to it in Druidic, like reassuring it that I don't mean it any harm, and I have food and water for it. Well, not water. I would say I have food and drink for it because I'm not gonna lie to it. It's not water.
Okay. And it watches you intently, sort of turning its head a bit, and approaches slowly, but not in a way that's cautious, but rather deliberate. And as it comes to your bowl, it eats a bit. It turns its head up, and at this point you're quite close to each other. And you hear a whisper of Druidic back to you. It
Oh,
says,
shit.
"They are on the right path. Behind this secret place is a great temptation. It will bring either glory or ruin." It lowers its head to take a few more pecks of the food and stands its full body up, giving you one long look before it pops off. I don't know why the music stopped, but that was fine.
Dramatic. Glimp.
And that's it. As it runs off, a single feather pops off of its body, or sort of rustles off of its body, and floats down to you, looking like it was spun from bronze itself. You can write that you have a bronze feather in your inventory.
Alrighty.
The music stop is so fucking abrupt. I'm shook.
It's got a perfect time.
Yeah. Would have
Yeah,
allowed
that was
a few more seconds. That-
perfect actually.
Okay. And the rest of the Urglu, when that one goes off, the rest of the Urglu sort of convene back in, sort of surrounding around it, and it's almost like it disappears amongst them. And that's it.
Oh, that was awesome. You got a feather. Just a feather. That's it.
No, the birdie talked to me.
Does the birdie
what?
talk to you?
Mhm.
You mean like we're talking right now?
Yeah.
Did I hear anything? Like the bird said something that I would understand or hear, like a sound.
I mean, first off, you guys are far away from it.
Sure.
Rona's the only one that really closed that 100-yard gap. And no, you didn't detect any communication going on between them. Like, it didn't look like its mouth was moving or anything like that. I mean, quite clearly, you saw the beast go right up to Rona, feed from her her bowl or her mortar, and then run off. But that's it.
I wanted to pat it on its snoot, but
You can't have it all.
right. I'm just gonna repeat in Druidic specifically what the bird said at them.
And to the rest of you, it is complete foreign gibberish.
Yep.
I have no
What?
idea what you said.
Yeah.
What?
Nadia's tummy
what?
is gonna continue to growl loudly.
I will allow Helio to do a history check to see if you can even identify that it's a proper language.
Okay.
Alex is just gonna be like, can you repeat that?
It doesn't sound like she's babbling. It has the structure of a language.
Oh shit.
Where did you learn that? That sounds. Never heard that before.
I'm gonna switch back to common and look at him and go, from my parents? How did you learn to talk?
Oh, I guess. Fair point. Mine as well.
All
The
right.
birdie was special and it talked to me. And
It
then I'm
also-
gonna
it
repeat
also
it.
says, "Oh, sure, she did," as he pats your head and puts you back up onto the saddle.
Can I?
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
I would. I would say that Alec, just out of surprise, wanna see like she's bullshitting us because he knows she's an adult.
Roll an
So
insight.
yeah, I would love to. I'm so sorry, Rhoda, but that's what that would be
yeah,
like
no,
what
go
Alec
ahead.
would do.
Yep. And I'm just gonna tell you based on like a DC I'm setting.
Okay. Insight. I'm actually proficient on those, and I suck.
It doesn't appear like she is uh, deceiving you in any way,
Oh,
or attempting to at
so
least.
let me
Once
see
I,
another. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say once I get picked back up and put back up on the kank, I was gonna repeat it in Druidic again and then repeat it in Common.
Mm. Okay. And do you want me to repeat it out loud just for the sake of?
Yeah, I wrote it down, but I don't think I got it accurate.
Yeah, your character just heard it and it probably was like a moment, so probably would remember it well. I might have like just so you all know, like if you want to recall certain things, and it's been a little while, I might actually require like intelligence checks and stuff. But for this, it's no problem. So you repeat the phrase. You're on the right path. Behind the secret place is a great temptation. It will either bring glory or ruin.
That's pretty strange, but are you sure that creature said that? I don't want to doubt. I actually do not doubt, but I would say that.
It was special.
I know he had feathers, shiny feathers, but
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hold the shiny spun bronze feather up to him, and it was very special. You should not doubt
no, I don't. I don't.
nature.
I'll kind of tug Alec a little closer. Like, don't doubt her. She's talking about murdering people at the tavern. She might get angry. I'll make her angry.
Don't you worry about that. I probably think she's just joking around because, I mean, you're easy to tease, so she would join the crew as well doing so. But I actually believe her. So yeah, yeah. Let's say the bird said that. I don't even actually mind, but let's just beware, right? Just look at the two dwarfs. Do you know anything about talking animals? Yeah.
Oh, DM, you're asking
Yes,
me
I'm asking
over the
the
table
both.
DM about talking animals?
No, no, no. I'm just asking the two dwarfs if they know
Oh,
something.
okay.
About
Noslo and Norm. Yeah, I'm gonna give people a hard time if they don't address the NPCs as.
I'm
as
sorry. I'm so sorry.
So Norbis and Doslo, talking animals. Sure. You know what? I'll let them roll a d20. Why not? 2d20 for the two of them. Neither of them. Yeah, they both shake their heads and say, "Well, animals don't talk, of course."
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like huff out a sigh and go, it probably wasn't an animal. You think that the only gods are the sorcerers in the cities? Silly city people.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't believe that. I'm just saying that I believe more in the Great Lady of Abalashi Ray, but I think you're fine doing your thing. Just don't drop scary stuff on me again. Alright? Sounds fair? Okay, I'm going. And I'm just gonna start like packing the things up to get a move on the whole road.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
gonna
also +1.
Mm.
So can we help each other?
Sure.
Perhaps.
The two of you help each other. Just have one of you roll advantage. You track the where the Erdlu went to see if you can pop an arrow off on him.
You do it, Lexi. I'm too scared to.
So the two Dre,
That
like,
net!
Yes!
the two Dre kind of wander off over to the hill that they Erdlu were on, that they kind of crested out of view from, and quite clearly you find the surprisingly light track that they leave behind. Erdlu tend to have a thing where, as they're walking, they sort of kick and muddle the sand around so that they cover their own tracks. However, you have no trouble finding that sort of pattern that they give, and you find a spot where the herd is. You know that you have one good shot before they fire off in different directions at a speed you will not be able to catch up.
You
I would
ready,
say that they're
Jimmy?
about 100 feet away.
Yes,
If you
I'm
want to get
ready.
closer, it's a stealth.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's see how this does.
So are we
Hunting.
stealthing? Or are we
Yep.
shooting?
So it's about over 100 feet away. If you want to get
Okay. Yeah, I definitely have to stealth, I think.
19.
Well, 16?
yes. So well, I guess I have to actually roll for them, right? I shouldn't just say yes without really thinking about it.
Roll for the chicken.
Okay.
Chicken roll.
I'm not adding anything to it, even though maybe I ought to, but it's fine. The herd mentality, the noise, the squawking, and the kind of stuff brings the DC down. And so you get by. Actually, Jenny, as you're moving closer, you see like one of them kind of turn your head towards you, and you sort of like just jump in the sand for a moment to break visibility, and you think you got away with it, and you get up to about 60 feet away at this.
Okay.
You're basically just sort of like crawling in the sands, like like lions in short grass.
Where are the drays? We're supposed to
gonna
be
make a
get
shot.
going.
Dre hunt.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and take the shot. And do with advantage, you are surprising them. Okay, so the two of you are firing off
So-
a shot together.
Do you want to do this one, Jenny?
I would think
Roll
that we would.
advantage?
No, well, I was thinking that we would both be shooting one ourselves so that we would get
Okay.
two.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, you can try. Go ahead and roll another attack, Nadia, as indicating your advantage, because they are not aware of you. Okay. So let's see here. A 14 and a 21. Both are going to hit. Go ahead and roll damages. Okay. 8 for Nadia. And Jesus, 11 for
Damn.
Genevieve. Okay. Some good ass damages. Now
Are
I'm
they
actually
eating
forced
the
to.
bird?
No, I'm actually forced to look up this creature. Give me a second while
No,
I,
not chicken chaser.
Oh, that's a throwback. That's excellent.
Oh man, I
God,
love
I
that game
can't
so much.
believe that.
Give me half a minute. I'm gonna look up a 0 CR equivalent of this creature. There wasn't an ostrich. so-
Okay. I'm just going to quote the one village girl from Oakvale who said, "Ranger, that's nice outdoors name, isn't it?"
I love the British accent of that
Right?
game. That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Hey.
Okay. Well, either one of these shots would kill a sheep, or a deer, or a pig, which is effectively what this is like. So you both, 2 arrows slice through the necks of these beasts, and you see one of them that took the 11 just goes down flat, maybe dead before it even hits the ground. The other one sort of flails about and screeches before it makes about 10 steps and then drops to the ground. The two of you have just bagged yourselves earthly.
Okay.
But, like,
As that
it's not
happens,
one.
the rest of the herd just flutters off at a pretty impressive speed.
Okay.
No shit.
Nadia is gonna
leaving the two behind.
Nadia is going to approach her kill, and she's going to grab it by the neck and drag it back.
Same.
Okay. And
I'll drag mine by the feet, actually.
Sure, you drag these creatures back. You're like, gotta protect those beautiful, tasty feet. And you drag them back and reach the caravan, and
Aaron's
Goslow
gonna-
and Norbis look at it and go, "Oh, I guess that's the end of our ride." And, they jump off, or I should say, Norbis jumps off, and and kind of holds his arms up to Beastie, and he's like, "Sorry, little one. To carry these, we're gonna have to use all the Kank's strength."
I'm gonna pout, but hop down into his arms.
And
If
Norvis,
you'd like,
Norvis and
I
Laszlo are gonna-
can.
Sorry, go ahead.
If you'd like, we can both just wrap the meat up.
Oh, you're gonna quarter it right now.
If you'd like.
And it's right there. Yeah.
Hey, well, that'll help a bit. Yeah.
Do you have a
Uh,
knife?
I'll do
I
it.
have. Beastie does. Beastie's just gonna hop down into his arms and then go over to the birds and go, "We skin now?"
Yes, we
Yes.
skin.
She's gonna start
Okay.
plucking feathers and.
Now, anybody can pluck feathers, but to skin, you need leatherworking. Does anybody have leatherworking
Oh.
proficiency?
No.
Oh
Okie dokie.
shit! I didn't.
so-
I thought it was just a survival check to like
Yeah.
get the meat
not.
and skin
Yeah,
it.
there's a set of tools for that. So you'll make a mess of the hide, but you'll have access to the meat. So the survival skill, you can basically quarter the beast, but you're making no attempt or you couldn't make a good attempt to
Preserve
salvage
the
the hide.
So,
Um,
question: would medicine proficiency assist with possibly dismembering the skin?
To help quarter it, I mean, just for the sake of brevity, sure.
Or
Oh, in that case, yeah. I mean, I could definitely do that.
Yeah, you can all basically help you in sets of 2 people. You can help each other chop these things up.
Well,
Alright.
because
Put the meat.
above the table, I'm proficient in medicine, but also I get a +4. Well, not a +4. I get to roll a d4 and add it to any medicine checks I make.
oh, nice.
Oh no, that's using an herbalism kit. Still, I have
Oh,
a +5
shit.
to medicine.
Yeah. So go ahead and just well, I'm just gonna let people like help a person who has survival, if that's okay. It's not really
Yeah,
medicine
that's
that's
fine.
doing it. It's just you can assist somebody who uses their survival skill to see how much meat they salvage.
DM,
I will
can I make an
assist.
addendum?
Hmm?
Can I make an addendum?
Sure.
And now this citizen shall be called Chicken Chaser.
Oh,
I'm sorry, had to do it. I'm sorry. And Alec at this point was just like, "Oh, they're handling food."
I'm
That's
gonna
amazing.
shit all over you and just remind you that chickens don't even exist in this game.
I'm just gonna say it because of
Birdloo
the.
chaser.
There you go.
So
yeah,
who's
so-
rolling survival?
Yeah, who's rolling survival to quarter these beasts?
I'm not proficient, but I still have a 3 in it, y'all.
I'm proficient, but I only have a 1.
I only have a 1, 2.
Those proficient can roll, and those not proficient can help. Basically,
Okay.
the ones proficient are just telling the others what to do, like cut here, pull this off. Like you're just basically helping it go by fast.
Sure.
Okay, so Beastie, I guess you would roll at advantage, right?
Well, Beastie's not proficient, right?
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm
Who's
not
the ones that are
proficient,
proficient?
but I do have
I'm
a higher
proficient.
bonus to it than them, surprisingly.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who's proficient.
So let's have the survival people roll for each beast.
Yep.
Okay. So.
And they'll roll with advantage thanks to the 2 others that are helping.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Look at these fucking natural 20s. going on.
Nice.
All over the place.
I'm so
Okay.
happy.
Jesus.
I'm
Jesus.
just gonna do it as best as I can, and then when I see how much of the hide I've wasted, I'm just gonna sigh and say, I hate wasting things.
Yep.
Oh, you rolled twice.
Yeah, because there's 2 creatures.
Birds. Oh,
Well,
gotcha.
Yeah.
It'll take you quite a lot of time to do it by yourself with 1 helper. I thought we were gonna have 2 sets of people.
Oh, my bad.
Like who's the other survival proficient person?
Beastie, you want to do it?
I'm not proficient.
Proficient.
Hmm.
I don't know if anyone else is.
So
I-
either you can take way longer and slow down your travel, or you can work in proficient pairs.
I can intimidate it.
Aren't you proficient in survival, Lexi? Is it not?
It don't have a check mark near survival
Oh.
for me, so no.
Yeah, so I'm the
Wow.
only proficient person.
Okay,
In
so it'll
survival.
just take a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just takes a couple hours to do this.
But luckily, We can always, drain the blood. We have blood to drink.
And let's say, I would say at this point, Doslo and Orbis would actually say, "Oh, perhaps this is just a good time to make camp and rest for the night."
Okay.
Perhaps we can cook up some of this meat.
Aye, I think that would be a great idea.
Someone got a comment on the drinking blood?
Well,
The only comment I have is that I don't do it.
can we I'm sorry. Can we try to cure the meat, like salt it and try to preserve it?
That's I think, an advanced technique that takes time and a rat.
Shit. And Alec wouldn't know to do that, but I actually wanted to try it because I don't want my porridge to go bad
Mm-hmm.
because I'm eating food that we just had. I gave.
Also, who wants to eat porridge when they got some fresh meat, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to extend my rations. I bought cheap rations
Yeah.
to be durable, but
Well, that's up to you how you do it. You probably
I'm
won't
gonna eat
operate
the
at a
meat.
loss
Fuck
no
it.
matter what.
I'm gonna eat the meat. Just fuck it. Alec would
And,
just eat the meat.
And Lazo comes up to the two of you, Dre, and says, sort of his hands like kind of together. He says, I don't suppose I could cut off a small slab for the kink.
I don't mind.
Ah, thank you. And he starts sawing off a piece and brings it in front of the kink, and the kink just destroys it with his mandibles. And he looks pretty happy about that. And there seems to be more meat that y'all can probably even handle before it goes.
Yeah.
So, food rations are just done for all of you. You don't have to negate them for some time
Okay.
until that meat goes goes bad in the sun.
So I can use create bonfire to magically create a bonfire, and then we can pile wood on it and let it, just turn into a normal bonfire.
And there's a lot of sort of like dead plant life and dry wood that y'all can do so pretty easily without a survival check.
Mhm.
So you sort of gather it and light the bonfire, and you get a good fire going.
Or
So we can start, cooking meat.
Mm-hmm.
were you creating a bonfire, or are you cantrip creating a bonfire?
Cantrip.
Cantrip creating a bonfire, but it will catch the wood on fire, and then I can just cut concentration, and the wood will be on fire.
Yes, that's correct.
And that's divine spells, not arcane. That's not profane.
No, it's not.
It's druidic spell casting.
Yeah, it's fine. Alright, divine spellcasting, it's fine in this world, right?
Is that
You
evident?
can- Alec, if you're really interested, you can use your special ability to.
Not
Ooh, what special ability?
I have powers that you might not even bestowed upon, but I'm just joking. No, I actually just look at that. Like, I saw her talking to creatures, and she was like talking to creatures. Have I seen that thing before? Do I know we're talking about a druid? Or.
No, you don't. I mean, you see her create a fire, and you do
Okay,
not know
so-
what kind of magic it is yet until.
Yeah, I would use sense defilement. I would just like, wait a minute.
Okay, and so you.
Astos, get ready to run, motherfucker.
Okay, all right. I guess this is already happening. So.
Yeah, shit.
Oh no!
When you cast this spell, you see two things. Let me actually make sure. I'm gonna give me like just a half minute to peek into some people's.
Go, do your thing, man.
That's okay.
You guys gonna kill me.
By the way, we will probably take a quick break after we resolve the camp.
Mhm.
No break, only game.
Yeah, I'll just do what Star always suggested, which is So Nadia, how do you think the trip is going? Oh wait, I just saw her message. Never mind. She went to go make a sandwich. Never mind. I'm gonna go talk to no one.
Beastie's just gonna, make the little fire and start. Because I think
Okay.
we did discuss that it was divine. Her powers, druidic powers are divine, right? So.
No.
What?
Definitely not.
What?
They're
Not
druidic.
the-
Two
yeah,
arcane
they pull from the
spellcasters?
elemental- They pull
Uh,
from the elemental planes, though. They're not.
Yes. Yeah, so they're elementalist druidic magic, which is its own thing.
Yeah,
Separate
yeah.
from the other types of magics. And then there's
meant they
divine
aren't-
magic, which only
they aren't
comes
defiling.
Yes, they are not defiling, but they are not divine either. So they are their own category of magic.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Alec, this is what you detect.
Oh shit.
You detect 3 things.
Oh, more than I was thinking about. Shit.
There are 3 things that are arcane nearby. There is a. I'm sorry. No, 2 things.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking of just anything magic. So first off, you detect no arcane that is in your mind or in many people's minds defiling magic.
Just
coming
one
off
thing
of-
that I'd have to take it out of the way. Do they know I am casting my skill?
Detect. It's a good question. Let me see. It's not a. Let me look at your sheet to say if it's effectively casting the spell or if it's just as if it was presence and as an action. You can open your awareness. Okay, other people did not notice it.
Okay.
You're not casting the detect magic spell. You're opening your awareness in such a way that it produces the results of a detect magic spell.
Awesome. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
And so you sense nothing coming out of Beastie. No arcane magic. No defiling magic. However, there is 2 other things that faintly glow. One is on Astos, glowing faintly out of his bag.
Alec,
um,
eyes just go wild.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Genevieve,
What?
where's your necklace right now?
It would be in her backpack.
Okay, there's a faint glow emanating from Jenny's backpack.
Alec would just like do a quick glance at both of them, just like, and say,
Just gonna put a pin in this right now.
Jenny's just staring
Say
back at
nothing.
you with like a Dwayne the Rock Johnson eyebrow. Like what?
I
will
love
I-
it.
I can't do it in real life.
Jenny, I'll allow an insight check that if you roll extremely high, you can tell when a Templar is doing his thing.
yeah, do I have to roll anything because of that?
No, just
It's
this
a
will be
4.
a flat DC.
I know
like a whisper
nothing.
is.
I'm
Okay, so he's just kind of looking at you for a second, and you're like, "What? Do I have something on my face?" Okay, so that's that.
Alec, in this situation, would draw his sword. No, I'm just kidding. He would just look at everyone, like just glance at them, just and just straight up his position and do nothing. Just
Okay.
straight up nothing.
I was about to
just
say that.
Is he looking like uncomfortable now?
Alec, I'll let you decide that. Do you feel like your character might look a little uncomfortable?
Yes, he's actually extremely.
Are you trying-
I'm
are you
just
trying-
blessed.
Are you trying to hide that you feel uncomfortable?
Yes, I would.
Okay, roll a deception, roll an insight versus it.
Shit. Oh, I'm actually good at deception, so I should be fine.
anyone roll insight.
I am fine. I'm fine.
Are you? Are you?
Oh shit!
This is amazing. If you have a reasonable,
Oh my
if you have
God.
a reasonable, if it's reasonable for you to be looking at Alec right now, go.
Can I be looking at him considering he was looking at Jenny?
I think the only person who can't is actually Jenny because she's busy cutting into the creature. Like she's busy.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
cutting up the,
Technically, yeah. I'm busy actually. Sorry.
Yeah.
Since this all is happening real immediately, Aslos is just gonna go over to Beastie and be like, how did you do that?
I'm just gonna look up at him and be like, nature. Fire is part of nature.
So Beastie and Nadia, you see Alec is uncomfortable.
Yeah,
That's it.
I feel like Beastie would just kind of like glance over at him and notice he's uncomfortable while she's like makes the fire and she's, you know, setting up skewers of meat around it to cook and stuff. And
Mhm.
she's just gonna like, after she's like, you know, drank some Erdlu blood and licked her hand clean, go up to him and be like, "What's wrong?"
Uh, um, um, uh,
Yeah, Nadia's gonna approach
nothing.
the other side too. Are you sure?
No, I mean yes. You see, I will start to whisper to them. So,
Uh-huh.
you see, I'm not used to feel those kind of things, but as a Templar, I have this ability to detect some kind of nasty business, if you know what I mean. I mean,
I don't know what you mean. What?
magic. Magic.
And you hear
Defile
Norbus go, oh, no, Templar. No
No,
magic here,
I'm
no,
whispering.
not
I'm
at all."
whispering. I'm
Oh,
whispering.
okay. I'm sorry. I
I'm
thought you were saying out loud.
I'm not. I'm definitely not yelling that thing. You would be like, no, that's no subject to talk about. And
Yeah, they're just minding their business then.
and I am feeling something weird about Estus and something weird about Jenny.
There's nothing weird about Jenny.
I am feeling it. I'm pretty sure that that's how it works. I don't want to do nothing. I actually don't want to do nothing. So just leave me be for a moment, please. You both.
Can I like look over at Jenny and Ostos and roll an insight check to see whether or not I feel like they are the kind of people to use profane magic defiling?
Nah, that would take more than an input check. That's more insight than just something that you get out of eyeballing someone.
Well,
can do
I didn't mean like accurately, just like gut feeling.
I'm sorry, no.
No? Okay.
Did not. Sorry, I had to do it.
Don't worry, Jenny is an open book. All you have to do is talk to her.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eyeball them then and like pat Astos on the hand and with my, you know, saliva sticky, still slightly bloody hand, just pat him and be like, "It's okay. If they defile nature, I'll just eat them." And then happily skip back over and start stringing up bits of meat on sticks again.
Okay, so I'm assisting Jenny right now with cutting up this body, I'm assuming.
Yep, she's just like quietly humming to herself while she's like cutting it apart, or, like throwing like pieces over her shoulder.
You guys are just like everyone in the camp is just like so happy and humming and working. And Alec just sitting on the corner like wide-eyed. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yep. And you just had like this blood-smeared face, little cherubic kid-looking thing with bloody hands that she licked clean come and pat you and be like, "It's okay. If they profane nature, I'll just eat them."
Whenever she
And skip
says
away.
that,
Like, so I'm sure you're freaking out even more.
whenever she
He's
says
got like a
that,
full 1,000-yard stare at this point, probably.
whenever she like skips away, I'm going to sleep, bye, and just go to sleep.
Oh, my phone died. I'll be right back.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything else for this camping scene?
No, I was going to give Doslo and Norbus. I lost my book. I want to make sure I was pronouncing their names right.
Doslo Norbus is correct.
Doslo and Norbus, yeah. I was gonna give them the 2-bit tapestry I made,
Oh,
and I'll eat the 2-bit, you know. So, you know the, like, tapestry style from Legend of Zelda?
yeah.
Oh, I
It's,
love that.
It's awesome to look at.
From
Yeah,
the Wind Waker.
That was the style I was picturing of, like, the 2 dwarves on either side with the kink in the middle, and then, like, pickaxes on each corner.
Awesome. Okay,
So
so
yeah.
Norbus looks at it and he goes, "Oh." He looks at it and he goes, "Oh, what's this for?" And Dazzle kind of shushes him. "Come on, it's beautiful. Take a look at it. It's for us, big dummy." And Dazzle kind of, or Norbus kind of scratches his head and says, "Well, I suppose we can hang it in the old halls." And so they're like conflicted over the usage of this thing. Norbus isn't sure how he feels about it, but Dazlo's in love. And
I'm just
he's
gonna like drape it over Dazlo's shoulders like a cloak.
okay. And he like at first he kind of like pulls back a little bit, and then you know then lets you do it. You know, after a moment, he goes, "I thank you, lass. It's very pretty." And
I mean, it is actually. It's my best work. It's like
and,
nat 20 plus 5.
there's like a little message above that says the archaeology dwarves will remember this.
Nice.
Anybody else want to do something for before you rest?
I wanna go to sleep.
Okay, you sleep. Anyone else?
I'm just eyeing Astos as I watch Ginny.
Okay.
Cutting up the rest of the Earthu and going to bed afterwards.
All right, and you essentially complete this task. You can bundle the meat with I don't care what, but you've got the meat, and this you figure the real challenge of keeping this meat is just that some of it's going to go to waste. Given that there's like what 7 of you with the dwarves, 8 if you count the kink, and there is 2 ostrich-sized birds downed with a pretty good quartering on these bees. And so I think for the purpose of like of this little adventure, at least unless it gets extended, you'll be good for food.
Okay.
You won't have to turn down like rations or that kind of thing. But keep your water in mind. You need to expend that.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and expend your water. And is there a watch that's being done here?
No, I'm sleeping.
Okay.
I
Alex,
would
so
be
you need to
okay.
do rest.
Not the rest, like concerned rest.
Okay. He's
I'll
a
take-
1,000-yard stare rest.
Nice.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, he's just laying down with his eyes like big.
Wide eyes and sucking his own thumb.
But his back's to you, so you can't tell. You know, it's like that. Okay, and we just get a. Oh, that was just a message on there. So
Yeah.
do we? Somebody said they were watching. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
a perception.
Nice.
So I'm guessing we take off one full water skin.
Yes. So Astos, this is a well, you can always just have fun. Okay, this is a fairly quiet time, and the sun has basically gone past the set, and it's pretty hard to see, but there's really a very quiet, peaceful time during your watch. Who's the next?
I'll take the second watch, I guess.
Sorry, I had a question about the water. I
Mhm.
drank the broy from my mortar and pestle, and then I was drinking Earthu blood. Do I need to go down to water too, or?
Nah, good enough for you.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. What's the next watch's perception roll?
It's a 16.
Okay, and remember, you're outdoors, so you get a hunter's or a ranger's bonus.
Oh, I
in your
do.
favorite terrain. So go ahead and roll again.
3. So
Okay,
16.
the first one's a lot better. You hear some like distant, sort of like squawking, that sort of thing. But otherwise, a peaceful night. Go ahead and let's have the next and final watcher.
I'll watch if I can.
You can.
Save it.
Yeah, there's no required skill for that. And
Okay.
yeah, your eyes are not adjusting to this pitch black darkness.
Well then.
Okay. The squawking kind of fades, and the sun starts to rise.
Okay.
You kind of finish up with your own sleep, and that's the night. As you rise, you know the Norbus and Dazzle pick up the meat onto the Kank's packs, and you get ready to move again. But we're going to take a like 10-minute break,
Okay.
and then we'll get back
Sure.
into it. So 7:07 or 7:10, somewhere in there is when we'll start again.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 9 time for me. All right, I am worried as fuck.
How are people liking the game so far?
Oh,
Awesome.
I'm having tons of fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
I love
I
these
don't know
two.
if I don't know if everyone is here, but I just was talking to Lexi and Aaron earlier. So okay, go back. You already know it, but alright. I got a job in real life, and
Nice.
I'll start working on Thursday, and that will make me unable to play any sessions of RPG at night in my time clock, which involves Monday and Thursday.
Yeah.
This will be my last session,
Oh.
sadly, and I'll be only able to play like at this time in Sundays. So if you guys want to do something on Sunday, I won't mind. I'm not saying we should change this campaign to Sunday so I can play. No, I'm just saying that I have to work. I have to do real life stuff. That's actually the first time those kind of things happens to me, because I was like, when I was younger, I was playing World of Warcraft. I would hate raid like a fucking hardcore motherfucker, and I never had to work. So I was like playing over life, and now I have to deal with my stuff because I'm living alone, living in another city. I have to pay my bills. I have to get my food,
Yep.
and
Good old
that's
don't
part of
stop.
life. Yeah, war don't stop, and I have to get my shit going, and that's actually a really awesome fucking job that I got.
Yeah,
And I
it
have to
sounds
take
like it. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. Here's
Yeah.
Yeah.
here's what we can maybe do about you not being able to play anymore.
Mhm.
We can all talk together, and if we are unanimous in being able to play on Sunday, that's great.
Mhm.
If we are not unanimous, then we got to keep going with this time.
Yeah, no, I actually, I mean, keep going with the time that we set schedule up, because it would be just like selfish of myself to ask yourselves to change to Sunday because I have
Yeah.
a job that doesn't make no sense at all. So
Yeah, but I like you as a player, and you're also playing this like cool Templar thing that's really fun, and
yeah,
I'd hate to see you go. So
yeah, I would love to
if we can
keep
be
playing.
unanimous in a Sunday game, that's great. But if even one person can't do it, then we'll just have
Yes,
to push forward. And I
would
don't
be
know,
only
maybe you
fair.
hope someday you'll be able to play with us again.
Yes, yeah, it's not something like, I mean, if it would be an infinite job for me the rest of my life and be the best opportunity I have in my life, I would certainly would go for this job like this. But I'm not
Mhm.
sure of those things, and it's like, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I only have Sunday at night to play, so I would like
Yeah.
work 6 days on the
Oh.
week at night, and that would be troublesome for me. And the thing is that I'm trying to say this for because I think that's meaningful. So not meaningful in the mean way, but meaningful with like makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to the bad side of my English right now, so hang on with me.
You're okay.
Hang on. I would love to play another game with you guys if that may be possible. I don't know if you guys have like time for it or the same clock as mine, but I don't want to be a part of this. So yeah, if you guys want to do, if you guys are not doing anything, hanging out on Sunday, I would love to play something with you all because that would be my only free time for the next 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to play with you, man.
Sunday,
time?
the whole day. Like
So you're free the
I'm
whole
actually I'm actually home officing at morning most of the times, all
on.
days, and I will be working at night right now. So
Yeah, hold on. Let me put, I'm about to write something up.
I
yeah,
also
I mean,
Heatherly,
DM on Sundays.
what's your time frame? And wait, hold on. What time is it for you right now, Heatherly? Okay, so minus 2 hours for me. What is the time window that you can play on Sunday? Okay, and I'll just put minus 2 hours as the offset. Kelrona, what's your time frame that you can play on Sunday, if at all? And it's okay if it's that you can't. Like, you know, it's we can only do so much.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, I'm the same as Heatherly, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay,
But
11 a.m. to
I'm
4 p.m. What time is it for you right now?
5 p.m. 5:04.
Okay, you're also negative 2 hours.
And we have the same.
Lexi, what time are you available on Sunday? If at all.
she's AFK, I guess.
AFK. Okay,
Alright,
we'll move on. You said, Arthur, that you're available all day, but tell me what that is, and tell me
Yeah,
what
I
time is it right
mean,
now.
At morning, I would be like out, but that would be like way too early for you all. I think. But
Yeah.
right now it's 9 p.m. for me.
Okay.
So what from what hour to what hour is good for you?
That would be I would be free on the same hour we play, like 7 to 11, I suppose, for your time.
7 p.m. to 11. I can't.
Yeah. Shit.
It actually has to be around the times that Heatherly and Rona are.
And what time?
Tell me the absolute maximum hour range that you can play in your own time zone. What is that?
Oh shit! On the Sunday would be
On the Sunday.
Yeah, I have the whole day on Sunday.
Okay, so unlimited. I'm not sure it is because we're in vastly different time zones. Give me the hours.
I suppose like 5 o'clock to 1 a.m., 5 p.m. to 1 a.m.
5 p.m. So it's okay.
And in my
And-
time,
And what time is it right now for you?
9 p.m.
Okay, so you're also negative 2 hours.
I am? Oh shit. No,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm 7 p.m.
oh,
Oh, so he's positive 2 hours.
Yeah, he's,
positive
he's
2
ahead
hours.
2 hours.
I'm using a negative 2 offset.
Okay.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Because wait, hold on. I am doing something stupid, aren't I? Heatherly is at 5 right now.
And I'm 9.
Okay, yeah. So Arthur is plus 2 hours. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just put that. No, I understand the offset now. I've already got it. Okay, so is Lexi? Are you back? Helio, if you go ahead.
He's here, I suppose.
What time frames?
Yeah, time frame on a Sunday.
Sundays, I also DM from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So currently it is 8 p.m. But I would say anything 2 p.m. earlier, at least giving me an hour to kind of get my shit together to DM with. So 2 p.m. earlier on a Sunday, Eastern Time, I'm fine with.
Okay, so earlier than 2 p.m.
Yes.
Okay. Now to. All right. Now I am ready. Oh, we gotta wait for Lexi. We got like 4 more minutes so we can plan this before we go back to game. So in reality, I'm gonna use my own hours to do this, so this may be confusing to others. In reality, Heatherly's good from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Rona is the same. Lexa, we don't know yet. Oh, I'm supposed to be adding these. God, I'm an idiot. Yeah, you're good from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Rona's the same. Lexa, we don't know yet. Arthur is 3 p.m. 3 p.m. to like 11 p.m. And Helio, you said it was 8 right now.
Correct.
Okay, so then we subtract, so up to 1 p.m. Okay, we're not compatible.
No.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Hey, man, sounds like a really good opportunity. Don't be sorry.
Yeah,
It just,
I'm just
it just sucks because you're a good player. It's fun to play with you, but like, no one's gonna be mad that you got a really awesome
Yeah.
opportunity.
Oh no, I'm not mad at all. Like,
I
I'll tell you what.
First,
So I also open up my schedule. If my schedule is open, is it compatible?
yeah, I didn't want to say it out loud, but yours was the factor so far.
you fucker.
So one of my players is going on military orders in a couple months once this coronavirus thing kind of calms down. So I'm gonna have to shift my schedule anyways. I'm not sure how that's gonna look like. But I know for at least the next week, I'm not planning on having a session, so I wouldn't mind doing it Sunday. The week after that, I have plans, but I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to shifting things over. I'd have talked to my players, but it was in the works anyways.
Well, let's see if we got any other limiting factor. Lexi, are you back?
I'm back.
Lexi, can you? I think we're on.
Hello, back. I'm Arthur.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
God, fucking Christ. Okay. So, Lexi, can you tell me the full range of hours for which you are free on a Sunday? And it may be none, but let us know what that is.
I mean, as long as it's before 7, which is my game,
For sure, 7.
then I should be fine. Yeah.
Okay. Heatherly, Rona, your range is great. Arthur.
I mean, I can go earlier too, if that would be helpful.
Oh,
like
it wouldn't actually. So Arthur starts late, from my understanding. Arthur is ready by 5 p.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So you're not ready for the mornings on Sunday, or the early afternoons. 5 p.m. equates to my 3 p.m. And 3 p.m. So it's really 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time is what we all share together. It is a 3-hour window. It's a little tight for you, Arthur, because you said that 3 p.m. is when you're available. Would you be able to be?
Yeah, earlier. Yes. No problem.
I'm sorry. You said 5 p.m. is when you're available.
Yeah, I mean, I was kicking it out high, but I said that Sunday I would be free like most part of the day, just the morning. Like 9 p.m. for me, I would be like on the square praying, because religion and shit.
Yeah, I mean, would you be free like 3 p.m. your time?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. So you're available a lot more than what than you initially gave me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you gave me 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. and then
sorry.
I subtracted that to 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. For me. This might be doable. I think this is doable. Let me just get with each of you and really make sure I didn't make any mistakes. What I'll do.
My players too.
Well, what I'll do is I'll actually set a time on Roll20 so that I'll just set the time and say, can you make that? That and up to 3 hours later, so there's absolutely no room for error. And then we'll go from there. But I think Arthur, we might actually be able to do this.
That's actually pretty awesome to know, guys. I really would like to enjoy playing more games with you all. So thank you for if you all able and willing to do so. Thank you very much.
Yeah, 100%. I don't want to go looking for another player, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd just rather have you. So
hell yeah, you don't want to have no other paladin. I'm faking puke right now, but I actually have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, we'll go to the
Real
bathroom real
quickly.
quick because we're ready to play.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but be right
No
back.
problem. No, we I made you stick around, so go ahead and do that, and we'll start.
I'm gonna puke real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, this could be. Oh God. So he was a warlock.
Damn warlocks.
Oh Jesus. And then you gave him the rod. All right. Sorry, that was that joke. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, thanks for working with me through the little math here. I do believe this can be doable. Especially Helio, if you're able to flex a little bit on the later time. If you're not though, like let me know, man. I don't want to like
Yeah,
I don't want to hurt one player to help another. So
I'll have to talk to them about it because this was an inevitability, but the whole coronavirus thing kind of delayed it. So
certainly, yeah. And I want to go for whatever's the most permanent option. Like this is a campaign that lasts a long time. Well, so long as you want to be in it. Like I have very long-term plans and want to keep all of y'all.
Yeah, my Sunday game starts at 4 p.m. my time, which is 6 p.m. your time. So
Hello.
I can pretty much just switch from Discord and Roll20 to the other game. So that's not a problem. It's just I will have to be
Cool.
like, sorry y'all, I gotta go.
Yeah, hard
Bye."
stop. That's
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, well,
But
it might
I'd
be-
also be fine with you guys doing like, okay, we're gonna do this to finish up real quick, and then just popping it in the player notes.
Well,
like
more than
I don't-
likely, it's not that we're going to be riding the line close to 6 p.m. as we are going to be shifting in the other direction harder.
Yeah, that's fine too.
we're
I
trying
can
to,
wake
trying
up.
to do like a late morning or early afternoon Sunday game is, I think. Well, to me it is. To you, it might be slightly different. But that's, I think, what we can aim for to actually have a good solid 3 to 4 hours of game time. No, that would be 9 a.m. to me, and I still wouldn't wake up for that. Yeah. Okay. We might ride the 10 thing. Like that might need to happen.
I'd be
to
fine
make
with
this
that.
work.
I can wake up at early enough, or just not sleep.
You can bet I'm gonna have half a brain though. Well, it'll be noon to me. So,
what time is up for you right now?
I am seeing if we can kind of ride a line of like starting at as early but maybe later than 10 a.m. for I guess Heatherly and Rona, which would be
PST.
noon for me, which Helio would be 1 for you, as the starting time.
Guys,
I mean, if we could do that, then I can guarantee that I can just not sleep and do my prep way earlier. The whole hour window there was just.
Well, I don't want you to
prepping.
lose sleep. Over the long term, something's got to give there. So,
guys, I don't want to be the douchebag, but yeah. First of all, thank you very much. That means a lot, actually. That's awesome. But second, let's get back to the game. We should
nope.
like
Yeah, you're back.
enjoy the
You're
time
back,
we
so let's
have,
do it.
right?
Yep. Okay. I'll just contact y'all individually, and I'll probably create a couple mock Roll20 games and say, does this work or does this work?
Yeah,
and we'll
take it from the zero.
It'll just be a little bit of back and forth, give and take until we reach something good for all of us. So let's get back in the game. So you had gone to sleep, and oh God, I didn't do the fucking. Sorry, but I need another 2 minutes because
It's all good.
if I don't
We
blow
never
this
really
file for work, I'm going to have 10 angry directors
Didn't really take a
Shit.
break, so take your
You
time.
do you,
whatever
bro.
need, man.
Yeah,
you
that's
do you.
fine.
Yeah.
Spent the entire time planning, so.
Yeah, I never took the break, but
Do
this
you,
should
you,
only
do
take
you.
it 2 minutes.
Okay.
No, don't worry. It's more time for me to get some water.
Yeah, I never
Go
stepped
ahead.
away either, so I'm gonna step away myself too.
Oh boy.
Kitties.
Fantastic.
Oh, I love to do that to my turtle. She's a fluffy baby.
My favorite gif of a turtle is when they are in a shower and they, I don't know if you've seen that gif where they kind of like rub about. That's a good one. I'll have to send it to you later.
Oh no, they can't. That's part of their body. Their
like-
spine is actually fused to the
With their
top of the
spine.
shell.
Yeah.
That's why you have to be really careful when you pick them up and not just like pick them up by the shell, because you can actually you can actually jack
Ooh,
up
wow.
their spine. But my turtle is a cat named Turtle actually. I have owned actual tortoises though, so I can speak with authority on. No worries. A lot of people don't know it actually. So
I had a girlfriend, ex-girlfriend right now. So she had a turtle, and amazingly, just amazingly, she has like two sisters, like living with her and her mother only, and the four ladies actually made the prowess of losing a turtle. The turtle escaped out by some nefarious way. I have no idea how, but they did. And it was like amazing that they found the turtle like one week after. I was like, the hell? How did you lose the turtle? She
I
moved so
mean,
slowly.
clearly it was a ninja turtle.
Yes, it was Arrow. I mean Donatello. But that's actually true. They lost the turtle for like 7 days, 6 days.
That's
It's
hilarious.
not like it could have gone far.
Yeah, but they
You'd be
lived in a
surprised.
like in one kind of like apartment house. I don't know that there is a close neighborhood.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry, let's go. Let's roll.
All right. So you had slept for the night. You've gotten food, I think an exorbitant amount of food, and good job to. I'm gonna
hunters.
remember these names.
Jenny.
and Nadia, and the kink has been kind of brought across the side. You, I think I'm not really strict about bedrolls right now. Maybe someday in the future. If you're doing like really long-term travel. And the new day greets you. The sun is barely cresting over the horizon, and you're getting light. A lot of you wake naturally and can continue your travels.
Like to walk with Alec.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing you do notice, it's not exactly hard to notice, is some kestrel that are flying overhead, sort of cawing. Kestrel are as, let me just throw this into player notes. They look like this. Basically, scraggly, nasty-looking vulture.
Ew.
How do you spell that? K.
Oh, sure.
I'm terrible at spelling. Oh. Thank you.
Kestrel. No problem. So you see a number of these, maybe half a dozen or so, kind of circling overhead. It's possible that the corpses brought them here.
Ew. That's nasty.
So there's probably all kinds of like viscera and wasted leather scraps and stuff, right?
Bones, still bits of meat hanging on them.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
it's a lot to clean it off the bone.
Yeah.
So
that's fine.
even as good as heavily dead.
I was just gonna say, can I like kind of look through and see if there are any little bones that aren't not little, but like, you know, are there any kind of bones that are like human tibia or femur sized that aren't so gross?
And then what?
I just wanted to take it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How about
okay,
it?
Cool.
Erdlu tibia. Do they
Great.
have a tibia?
I wanted. I have no. I mean,
They do
they have
now.
legs, so they would, yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then I kind of want to just like spread the viscera out to feed the birdies overhead
so you just kind of
when
like
we.
crack it open. This sort of rotting corpse at this point.
Yeah, it's probably starting to go a little
You
bad.
see, as you do that, there's like a kind of multitude of maggots and beetles that start fluttering.
Already? God
Yeah.
damn.
Life, if there is something dead out here, everything just scrambles to it. And so the birds ahead, the sort of botfly sort of things that,
Yeah.
that latch on, just
The
it all gets consumed very, very fast out here.
gross.
Um,
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of spread like I'm gonna use like one of the sticks we had dried meat on and just kind of spread the viscera and whatnot out a little bit.
And as you
Just so the
do that,
birds,
you
like-
can hear the birds just cawing, overhead.
And then I'm gonna shout up to the birds in Druidic as soon as we leave. It's time to feast.
You shout it out. You're not so sure that they understood it, but
And-
satisfied
and
with
look-
what you said.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. She doesn't care if they understand. She's just
Alec just look at Beastie and just say, "Oh, that's so cute." I have no idea what to say.
Is there anything else you do before you kind of get back onto the path to the ruins?
not for Beastie.
Okay.
She just
Anybody
wanted
else?
to feed the birdies.
Just kind of walking with Alec as we go along, so not necessarily something that needs to be done here, just a conversation.
Whenever you just get close to Alec, he was just like, "Oh yeah, that's just sure, yes, you okay, yeah, and say nothing else."
Okay,
The first time the Templar is awkward now. Okay.
going with that. Alec, could you do me a favor?
Nope.
Regarding the nope. Nope.
I
Nope,
don't
and walks
associate
away.
it- I mean, never mind.
And walks away.
Oh, okay.
So you spend the next day, this day traveling as well, and at this point, you will come to a place where. Hold on, let's just jump right into it.
Oh my god, the first second map.
All right, bottom left. Drop yourselves where there's an unhidden portion.
Oh shit, it's a dungeon. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're finally doing this.
Oh my god.
We've gone a ways without combat.
It's a
haven't we?
map, guys.
But you have kind of avoided a couple, maybe inadvertently avoided a combat situation,
Yeah.
and then purposely avoided a combat situation. So hopefully that hasn't been too painful for y'all.
Nah, it's awesome.
But now it's pretty clear you're in for one itself. So dunes and rocky badlands rise, fall, and give way to canyons ahead, almost 100 feet tall. Norbus speaks up, kind of dismounting the. Yeah, he probably still would have. There's probably still enough meat that he would stay off of it. But he goes, that's it. Yeah, into the canyon. And you hear, I'm gonna fucking Dazlo. Dazlo go, oh, but quietly. We don't know what's ahead.
Is this the place?
Aye, this is the place. Now we've set camp up a little further ahead before, but I wouldn't stay there for long.
Okay, so
And Dazzle
Let's
says,
get
we heard noises. And
yeah, you told us about it, don't you worry, my friend. I'll just like draw my battle axe and my shield. Just be ready with it and go ahead in the front.
Beastie's gonna like grab you by the, I don't know, I guess like the back of your shirt.
The hair, pull my hair.
hold
No,
on, I'm
just
gonna
kidding.
make.
Oh my god.
There it is. Beastie's
Yay!
small.
I'm so little.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm gonna like tug on what I can reach. So, how long is your hair?
No, it's not that long. Just go like almost to my waist.
Yeah, I'm
Just
3'1". I could probably reach your hair. I'm gonna
don't
reach out and tug on
don't pull
your.
my do not pull my hair. Do not
Okay.
touch the
I'm
hair.
gonna grab a hold of your shirt then and tug on it.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I'll let go of your hair and then like okay.
Okay. Yes.
And I'm
Please
gonna be
do.
like,
Here's,
maybe charging in is not the best.
Oh, I'm not. I'm definitely not charging. I'm just gonna scout ahead. I mean, you wanna do it?
Yeah.
Well, please be
And
my guest. You just don't get yourself in danger. I would be ashamed to let yourself get hurt.
I'm going to kind of adjust my belt, tighten my clothes a little bit, and cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Um,
You casted it. We're doing shit now. Now, mage armor is a verbal somatic material, but like some of it is like it's essentially just you muttering to yourself. Mage armor is invisible, effectively.
Yes,
At least that's how I'm
but
ruling it in this campaign, because otherwise I'm basically giving Helio a death sentence. So
Yeah.
we're arcane magic is a little bit more subtle when cast, unless there's defiling or there's something like palpably obvious, like creating a bonfire from nothing. So in this case, you likely did not notice. Not
Alright,
likely, you probably didn't notice the mage armor.
Fine.
Now, if he
Fine,
shoots
I'll
a
let
fucking,
this
if he
go.
shoots a fucking fireball like this, that's another story.
just like what the fudge?
Yeah. But we kind of Helio and I kind of work together to figure out like what kind of, how we make mages work in Dark Sun.
Awesome.
And so this should be fun. But
I just can't wait till we get to a
'cause
popular
it has a
town. And
material cost, right? The piece of leather.
well,
Okay.
that's if
So-
you submit to the component pouch rules.
Mhm.
But there's essentially a what do they call that? A focus. A focus does all material
Substitutes.
components for which there is no coin cost.
Yeah.
So there is not a exact coin cost to this cured leather, which there is not here. If it's not stated, then he can simply use his staff or whatever he's got.
Oh,
Here,
I was
But-
gonna say, because if he's going with like the actual piece of leather, that's a natural phenomena. The like defiling to cast off of something could probably just be pulled from the life force of the leather.
of the leather itself. I mean, that's also something you
Yeah.
could do. I mean, Helio, to be honest, I wouldn't mind at all for you to lead this kind of role.
I mean, as I said when I was doing it, I adjusted my belt, which is leather.
Oh, I
and,
see.
Yeah,
You would destroy
straighten
your
out my
belt.
clothes. I mean, I don't have to defile my belt. I mean,
Uh,
I don't think there's any benefit to defiling in this.
Yeah, actually, some components actually are not consumed. Rather, they just have to exist.
Mhm.
So that's fine. In the end, I think just do what you. I'm not gonna.
I mean, the
I'm
way
gonna
I've done
refrain
it,
from nitpicking it.
the
Why
way
do you have
I've
belts on you.
the way I've done it is I've taken like a piece of leather and then I would put it to my armor and then it kind of just melds into it.
That's a consumption, though. And
Yeah.
Helio's going for a non-consumption. So it's in the end, if the mechanics aren't affected, because you have a you technically have a focus. So if the mechanics aren't affected, do whatever you want. If it's cool, like I allow some free range there to make this a little bit of your own world. As you said.
Flavor.
Yeah, exactly. So you grab your belt a little bit and go like, all right, let's get out of here, and you mage armor yourself. Okay, and it's subtle. That's the important thing. Okay, so Daslo and Norbert.
Norbit.
Norbus. Good God, how can I not remember that name? Anyways, they're up ahead, but they look like they stopped, and they're looking for you to take lead at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth and try and sneak up.
I'll
Um,
follow.
Wow.
Yeah, I will too.
Crunch, crunch, bones, and
Oh my god! If I
Um,
roast.
Oh
this, I
my
could be
god,
better.
no!
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration that I have to wait.
Um,
Oh yeah,
not
you
right
do.
now.
let me save you the pain here. As it is crunching along, you see nothing so far. What you see is I almost feel bad to just let you do it. At the end of the canyon here is a 20-foot high wall of black stone that has a broken gate carved into it. It's wide open now, with covered rubble strewn about behind it.
Hmm.
And- Actually, I'm just gonna keep that.
Don't you move on Saturday. Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
BC's moving really silently, but she's just like sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Oh no.
Beastie, shh.
Okay.
Nadia steps on Astos' toe.
I'm gonna,
This is the best.
since we're just like growing up.
Functional. Also, Alec, yeah, you roll with disadvantage. I
Yeah.
believe. Ah, God, I'm glad you're keeping honest here. So, 6th health. this is great. So Nadia is like going ahead and kind of looking about while the rest of you are basically just like I think like arm in arm, just stomping.
Clearing out
How
all the
are we-
rocks.
Nadia's gonna turn around and say, guys, shh.
And he's gonna, Alex is just gonna turn to Nadia and just, what? What?
Come on, we're not being that loud.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
going to paint a picture. The sun is setting by now. You've had to travel before. So the lighting is kind of dim at this point. And I don't own the subscription that gives me the special lighting. So hopefully y'all can just bear with this.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, yeah, no, that's cool. Once you go dynamic lighting, you can't go back.
Oh, I know. I do it for my other campaigns, but I use Arkin Forge. It won't work here.
Oh.
Okay. So you guys creep on ahead or no?
I'm creeping ahead.
BC's
Yeah,
gonna
I'll-
turn back at the gate and look at the dwarves and be like, "What happened to the gate?"
And Baslo kind of scratches his head and says, "I don't know. This is an old place. It looks like some sort of maybe charge was placed here. Quite an explosion. Do you see the?" And he starts talking about some archaeological jargon. Give me an intelligence check just for the hell of it.
Oh yeah, I like the hell of it.
Yeah, you get the gist of what he's saying is that a lot of force had to be created or expelled to blast the doors open the way it did.
Can I make a check to maybe determine a time frame of when this happened? You know, months, years.
Yeah, just do a general intelligence check for me.
Millennia.
I'm an alchemist advantage?
I'll tell you what. Roll a separate alchemist check, and I'm also going to use your intelligence, and you might understand why. Judging by the nature of this, you would expect that the force was very directional. You would expect there to be a multi-directional explosion with this kind of force, meaning like there should be damage in like there should be rubble on all kinds of sides. Instead, this like very very conal focused spot. It's almost like a giant just smashed his foot into it or something.
But it looks like there was some
Not to say that
residue?
that's what happened, but not so much residue. It's very old, very 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 old. I could add some more berries in there, but this all seems extremely old.
Okay.
The architecture is kind of foreign. The every surface has this sort of like sand worn look to it. It's very ancient. I'm watching you move about, so I'll ask people to stop or do whatever if they want to keep moving.
definitely looked like something heavy, like maybe even like a battering ram or something was used here. But uh, do we want light?
Um, I would say that we should stop looking at the walls and kill the thingy that's inside me. I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe.
Mr. Dowslow would say, "Yeah, good idea." Yeah.
Yes, we can look later.
And
Yeah.
well,
No
I'm,
to light then.
I'm not really moving the dwarves, but if it becomes important, I'll move them later.
Okay.
Okay.
They are
Uh,
gonna die.
So, is there a light here? I believe only like literally 2 people have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision too.
Yeah. So the 2 of you can see this.
Wait,
I do
didn't
not.
Dre have it too?
I mentioned that I can sacrifice. So you've got a Dragonborn background, and Dragonborn don't have it, so you have to sacrifice something to get it. But we never ended up having that conversation. So
Oh.
right now we can resolve that later. But I prefer not to do that in game.
Okay.
So back to the question: do you guys want light?
Yeah. Beastie's gonna go. Can't see. It's dark, and start like pulling out a torch.
Okay. And torches are easily lit, so you can cast bonfire on it or whatever. Just going.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pop a little bonfire on the tip of it.
Okay. And the way
Let
is
it-
lit for the lot of you, and those of you with dark vision don't need it.
Alright.
So what you see ahead is a partially collapsed 10-foot high wall that separates a ancient courtyard from the settlement on the left of it. And 3 heaps of rubble are piled high in this area, hewn from the canyon's back wall. And I'll just open this up a little bit. A 30-foot high wall, essentially temple facade, features steps rising to a stone platform. Cut into this facade is a 10-foot high open doorway, flanked by crumbling, life-sized granite statue of cloaked dwarf. Defiance and anguish can be seen on their weather-worn faces.
Ooh. Can I like inspect this? Is this like a dried out well?
What you're seeing there is actually give me a survival check.
Were those statues that look?
That was. I think the statues are the stars.
Okay.
This is a very easy check, a very easy DC.
Oh.
This is a remains of a camp. So this is congruent with what the dwarves told you.
Oh, this is their like fire pit they built.
Mm-hmm. And the piles of
Okay.
rubble, now thinking of it, might be what they shoveled out of here to expose this place.
Okay.
When they said signs of a camp, is there any like anything left behind, like bedrolls or anything else? That could be.
Looks like they picked everything up.
Okay.
At this point, Doslo and Norvis are going
And the
to sit by here, and they're going to start a fire again. And they look at the lot of you and say, well, Norvis says, "This is as far as we go. Inside is where we heard the noises. That's when we
this is
abandoned
your-
camp."
Yeah, this is your
Okey
camp,
dokey.
right?
And Doslo says, "Don't take too long. Who knows?"
They have. I'm gonna give the Kank a pat and rip off a piece of jerky to chew on as I walk.
Okay.
And
Was that doorway there? Was there a locked door there before with statues with anguished faces? Don't necessarily connotate good feelings or intentions.
Says no, but it's just stone, isn't it?
Sure.
question: are the dwarves like old school dwarves with beards, or are they more modern dwarves with no beards? 'Cause
They
the
are.
dwarves don't have beards
They
anymore.
are your typical beardless dwarves.
Beardless. Okay.
Hairless and beardless.
I think
So
I have
they're
an
not
example.
old enough to be like from before the.
Before the times.
Mhm.
and as a DM, I can't really tell you even what those times were.
Yeah.
But no, they're just hairless dwarves.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I was just making sure they didn't look like weird like, what, dwarves don't have hair. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If anybody is confused by this, dwarves don't have beards in Dark Sun.
I have
Okay.
I have some picture to like make you an example. I will post on random shit. It's one of the main characters from Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age 2. It's Ferret Petas, and he's a dwarf without a beard. So feel free
He's a
to
Yeah.
excommunicate
beautiful,
that.
It
beautiful
can be
dwarf without a
like that without even the hair on the head either.
right.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just
They're
Yep.
full bald. Nice.
a lot of dwarves and humans are bald headed. Not everyone, but a lot of human dwarves are.
Well, I'll be moving ahead. Sorry for
Yep.
the intro.
Yeah, no problem. Just Lord
do I,
admits.
do I see anything suspicious, like something that might like be feces of the creatures or something?
Do a survival check for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're
I
gonna be
want
fucking bad.
You come up and look at the, like, investigate the statues.
Sure.
them-
So let's do the survival one first, and then we'll
Yep.
do the investigation one.
I love
So
that.
11 survival. I would say that you really can't tell, like what would be the dwarves' feet from any others. But there seems to be some movement, in and out. But that, of course, there is because the dwarves tried to check this place out.
All right, thank you.
Investigation next.
Is there any markings on these walls or anything right here, or is like everything just really stuck over here by the
Those
statues?
those black walls, they look like they are less for show and more for just pure utilitarian wall making. So it is black stone, which you haven't seen a whole lot of. It looks very sturdy, very dense, and yet once again the middle of it was smashed in.
Any loose pieces around?
Sure.
I'll snag
There's
one.
there's like a hand size and a pebble size. Spare one. They're quite worn down, and you have to kind of dig in. But I imagine your character would do that to get.
Yes. Yeah. I'll take just the pebble size. It's more for identification later.
Yep. Beastie, your investigation check. And are you just generally just trying to like look at the statue and glean something from it?
Yeah, she's just trying to, like, look it over, see if there's anything hinky with it.
Sure. You kind of swirl around it, and you're pretty small, so you can even kind of like get behind it a little bit in those little alcoves. There doesn't appear to be anything of a functional nature to these statues. Getting close to it, however, you can't help but feel a sort of, what would I call it, a general malaise of sadness and pain looking at the faces of these dwarves. They were carved in a beautiful way that shows a mixture of hatred and sadness intertwined.
Hmm.
Is there any go ahead. Never mind. Continue.
I was just gonna say Beastie would kind of, like, pat the statue and be like, mood.
Mood.
Me on a Monday.
Nadia, are you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, does this area just end like this side does?
There you go.
Yeah, okay. Just double checking.
Is there any writing on these statues?
None on these.
Okay. I'm from what they said earlier. I'm keeping my eye out for what they're talking about of dwarven writing.
Okay.
Alec would just turn to Beast and say, "Are you sure you want to go like that side with me? I want to be the first one they met.
Okay.
It's gonna be
I'll
dangerous.
I'll
I mean,
I'll go behind you.
Can I get everybody's passive investigation?
Passive investigation.
Yeah. Now everybody can choose to investigate something and roll for it, but I want to know what it passively is. So that's the
Nice.
bonus.
I've
Take a 10 and then add what your bonus is to it.
Okay, I'm gonna just type my one in the chat.
9.
Okay.
11.
11.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Wow, yours is 15, Astos?
Yes.
You're gonna
Yes.
fucking
What,
hit everything
5?
in here.
He's
So
gonna.
wait,
Five, you're in?
I'm lost.
Wait, do we
I'm
roll it?
proficient.
Or is it our
Oh,
modifier?
So it is.
You-
Let me
you cannot
explain.
roll it.
Let me explain what a passive anything is in terms of skills. Passive perception, passive investigation, passive insight. These are the typical passives that are used to prevent like every room having to be about people rolling an investigation check if they don't want to. So what you do is you take a 10. So you have a 10 first, and then you take. Let me look at somebody's sheet just to make sure I can see the. I'm looking at Beastie's sheet right now.
yeah, go ahead.
The number next to like so if it's insight, you look at the number next to insight, you tack that onto a 10, that's your passive.
15.
Okay, so we have 2 15. So yours is a passive perception of 15. What about investigation?
Oh, my passive perception is 13, but you was asking for investigate. I'm confused.
Sure.
So the number
Okay.
beside, okay, so you know in the skills where it says investigation,
Yeah.
what's the number beside it?
The skill number beside investigation is 5.
So it
Okay,
is
so
a 15. Jesus.
You're very I shouldn't say the word makes it sound like perception, but you are very perceptive when it comes to searching rooms. The two of you, Helio and Nadia, I should say, Ostos and Nadia are just going to automatically succeed on all these goddamn things.
Shit.
So that's hilarious. So all I have to do is just reveal them now. There is a strange sort of discoloration on the stones in this. Oh, I can't click anymore. I have to swap in this area. There's a wall here, but there's a discoloration on the stone. Nadia and Ostos, you can notice that.
Alec,
Oh.
wait a moment.
Yeah. Yes.
Kind of squeezing by a beastie. It might be not quite sure what it is yet, but there's something on the wall over there, and I'll point it out to him.
Are you sure? I mean,
Nadia's
I
going to
can
be
see.
going up to it and just kind of sniffing it a little bit.
I mean, if you look at it, the architecture clearly divots in, and then you can just kind of go.
Okay.
Overboard.
Just check it a bit. I'll try to like interact or just see if there's something quite different, as he said, with the wall.
You can go ahead and make an investigation check, like an actual roll for it, since you're
Alright.
making the effort. Loud.
Nasty fucking potato. And oh, that's right.
Yeah, you don't know what he's talking about.
You know, I don't know anything, Gastos. I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe he's full of shit. Like, you know.
I'm gonna just look mean to him. Suspicious motherfucker.
I'm gonna.
Astos, or I should say Alec, when you push yourself aside though, and since you've crossed this threshold,
Oh.
the room up to the north, I'm just going to use like standard northwest, east, south. The room in the north is just filled with rubble. There's a discoloration on the south side that is the music killing you really?
No, that's awesome. Keep
Okay.
going. Don't let me interrupt you.
South side opposite of that room is the discoloration, and in the room ahead you see a limestone altar that stands at the far end of the room. That is this thing right here, and at this point,
Do I see anything else?
you can roll a quick investigation. The one you, Alec, specifically for being ahead of the group.
Okay, another investigation then.
No, perception. Sorry, did I say
Oh,
investigation?
perception.
Perception.
Okay. Yeah,
Because
no,
it's
okay.
a quick. It's just like a quick little glance.
Totally fine. Natural one. I love it.
Okay.
I see my feet.
Okay. So that's it. How do you guys
What?
proceed?
With Nadia over there, like, don't you see this right here? You just
I
got.
see it.
Yeah, the two.
Okay.
He's just blind.
Oh,
And
snap.
I'm gonna take one step ahead.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. My mom was yawning. She works midnights. I'm gonna
That's
mute
okay.
myself.
You're fine.
Um,
I
Does-
can't believe how unprofessional you are. Definitely. We're gonna have a talk. I can't even finish my.
You
Oh,
are
so
totally not welcome on Sunday games.
I got a
Can,
brief, like my connection to the server is interrupted. So if something happens, well, that's what.
Well, I thought
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
weird because I didn't see the perception check until just now.
it took me a bit too to see it.
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna reveal these because Nadia and Ostos are gonna automatically succeed. But
Discolored walls.
there are discolorations in every S. Spot.
Does it look like there's anything, any handles, anywhere to press or anything, or just like a straight wall? Like discolored?
Discoloration on the wall.
Interesting.
Okay. So I'm just gonna trust him that there's something there. I'm not gonna bother to like do an investigation. I'm gonna like off the move.
Okay. Move to the side.
I'm gonna thorn whip the wall.
Okay.
Wait.
And your arm just kind of extends out as this viney. Everybody's kind of revealing their their tool set at this point.
Do I
Your arm
see
just
this?
extends out into this viney green, or I should say, it's more like brown and withered, thanks to Dark Sun being the way it is. Vine that shoots out and strikes against the wall. Give me a damage. 5. That's not bad. The discolored wall just shifts a little bit, as if there's a pivot in the middle.
So... Oh my god, this music is so good. God damn it.
I'm gonna walk up to it and push on one side.
Oh shit.
As that sound rattles off and echoes in the halls, you hear something else coming from, I'll say, the E5 room. You hear,
It's Sarif.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
I'm gonna. Whoop! I was trying to go here. I'm gonna come towards the noise and call out in Druidic to it. The thing be like,
okay. You call out in Druidic. What do you say specifically, just for the fun?
"What are you?"
Okay. You don't get Druidic in response. Instead, you get this.
Oh
As
fuck.
a creature raises from. Hold on, I'm gonna dump it in player notes.
Oh.
Ew.
Rises from behind the altar, his face full of blood. I want y'all to roll initiative.
Oh,
my god.
no.
That thing looks wicked.
Wow.
And
Oh.
Ostos, I would like
Yeah.
you to roll history with advantage.
Oh, lovely.
I was not selecting my token. Do I have to roll again? Just
Yes.
make sure.
Yeah, I don't even know how to pull up initiative counter. You're gonna have to help me with that.
Oh, it's the
There's
little
line
clock.
beside
Little
Just
clock,
count-
got it.
There you go.
Just count my initiative as 9 because that's what I rolled first. So I'm just gonna do it because I'm selecting it right now.
If you right click his token, you can select add
Can you just
turn.
roll it again? Well, I'm just gonna take the 16. and
I
let's
did.
roll.
I did.
Because
I did.
I
It's
can't-
a
I don't wanna
12,
change
but
Okay.
no, it's a 12, but I'm switching it up to 9. So
Okay.
that's only fair. 9.
I mean, I guess I can just like change it, right?
yeah, I did it.
Mhm.
I
Yep.
did it.
Yeah, we
And
can
then-
change our initiatives.
Yeah, and then you want to hit the gear at the bottom and hit descending order, and it'll put everything in order.
Descending.
Yeah.
Great. And then if I press the arrow, does it move through the turn order?
Yes, it does.
Perfect. Okay,
Mhm.
great. Thanks for helping me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna turn this music on. This music, if people get too uncomfortable with this music, let me know, and I've got a horror light version of the horror music.
Okay, because the music isn't playing for me.
It will,
I had a refresh.
and that's
Oh
what
my-
is it.
Oh, it's the BioShock Columbus music. Yes.
Yeah. Well, this music's also brought to you by Dead Space. Yeah. Let me bring in these. First time doing combat, so you know.
Take your time. Take your time.
There, yeah.
We're all
questions,
going to
guys?
die. We're level
There's
1.
the creature, and Alec, from the side, you see another one
No.
over here
Oh my god, it's so close to me.
crawls off the walls and drops down nearby.
Is it the same creature?
This is the same type of creature, more or less. Yeah, I just use that one because I like the fact that it's holding a human leg.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's awesome.
That just does it for me. So, I mean, I also have this. How about that? Yeah, let's just use that.
That's good. I prefer the other one, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
They're
okay.
both terrible.
No,
so-
yeah.
They're
You
great.
hear, well, now you see from the back at least that one over there.
Nadia is going to stealth.
Okay. You do have to stealth behind. You need cover or concealment to stealth in plain sight.
I mean, she's behind these two, isn't
Yeah,
she?
I
Yeah.
am.
Okay, that's fair. Go ahead. You so basically run behind Asta,
Yeah.
and and
Well, if I can, because I'm going to attack him. So if I can, I'd like to go over here and then hide behind him before I come up to this dude. And dick him. Or can I,
I don't.
not do
No,
that?
I don't think you can cross that threshold and still be hidden. Like you can do things like you see this spot here.
Yeah.
You might be able to like wedge yourself in and like shoot a shot from there because you've got cover and you're slipping in a pretty short distance.
Okay. So,
Oh shit.
Okay, you managed to slip in there before the chaos ensues. You're unseen. What do you do?
I'm going to. Well, I don't know how to do this, guys.
What are you going for?
Cause,
What were you trying to do?
'cause if I shoot this guy, he'll have partial cover considering this corner.
It's true, but you still have a shot, and you have advantage for being hidden.
The advantage.
I think. I mean, I just have to say this because I play rogue a lot. At level 1, you don't have cunning action, so you use your action to hide, not your partner's action. So you can't attack if you hide.
That is correct. Yeah, I've never actually.
I'm sorry, Nadia.
I've had many rogues, but no level 1 rogues.
I wasn't hiding. I was
You
stealthing,
stealth.
advancing.
Yeah, that's the same
Oh.
thing.
Yeah,
That's
same
an
thing.
action.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because you don't have cunning action. I'm so sorry, Lexi.
That's fine.
He's right. Yeah.
That's fine.
You're like, that's
That's all I
fine.
do.
I'll fucking stab you later. Okay, so you go and hide in that space, and by the way, the space can be like here, like that.
Okay.
That can be, and then you basically just peek out. Like that's. Ostos.
So there's a history check in my initiative.
Yeah. 16. These are those GIF you've been hearing about, or you've been reading about.
Okay. In general, are get pretty common knowledge to people?
There are, I would say, they're kind of like the. It's a mix of reality and folklore. In some places, they don't see Gith, but they talk about go to bed at a certain time of night, or the Gith are gonna pull you out of your bed and eat you.
Okay. For brevity's sake, I'll just be like, not friendlies. I know these not friendlies, and I will
Play.
pull out the bell that I got.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop this actually.
You gotta dingo the bell.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
going
mix
to-
these actually.
And the far guy, I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
What you gonna
Okay.
do? Peach?
I should probably pull up their stats. It's a work in progress, people.
Take your time. Wait a minuto. I am confused once again, Helios. Why are you tricking me? Why does a wizard have Toll the Dead?
That's why I've got the challenge rating stuff. All right. Please forgive me.
Oh, go. Take your time, Aaron. You're fine.
Oh,
I'm just
no,
gonna
what happened to
complain
my-
about the.
What happened to my extension? Beyond 20 is disabled. Why? Accept permissions. Christ almighty. Is this really a good time? Here we go. I don't know why, but my extension shat the bed. Okay, okay, it's doing the 2GM thing.
That's. I mean, I trust you about your rolls.
Yeah,
No.
I can always screenshot them and hell, you're OBSing, you're recording it, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you can always go back and check me on that.
Yeah. I just didn't hear what you said.
It's a 16.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Alrighty, then that's Astos. Is there anything else?
I will move back a bit. There
Okay.
we go.
Jen, what are you doing?
I am going to hear those weird noises, and I'm gonna rush forward and see this thing and say, "Ew, you're ugly," and I'm gonna try and hit it with my pike, which is an
Okay.
8, which is misses and goes into the wall.
I'm so sorry.
That's
Anything
okay.
else?
Um,
This is not the best
nope,
start.
because I'm gonna not move away because of opportunity attacks. Hit me.
Okay. Alec.
Would like to rage. No, just kidding.
I would like to rage.
I would like to rage. Let me check my movement. Guess I said. Yeah. I'm gonna yell, stay away from those. Careful now. We don't want nobody dying to this. What the fuck, this thing are? I'm gonna just try to hit it with my.
Okay.
Okay. What else do I see?
I need you to so the creature, besides saying that, I'm not gonna do it again, but it continues to sort of gibber and speak in this sort of maddening way, and your head starts to sort of swirl and feel light, and I would like you to make as you approach it, you make
A wisdom save? Oh shit. Oh, natural
Oh my
20.
god.
So I think you are totally free from its effects this round. Yeah, you're. There might be some psionic ability to this creature.
I do not like this at all. I'm gonna battle axe his face with one-handed,
Do it.
while holding my shield as well. That's a 20 to hit. Not.
Okay. I'm gonna write in its health here. Oh god, are you gonna be able to see that? Hold on, let me put in like a number.
We can't see the health. No.
Yeah,
well,
if
I
you're
haven't done it
putting
yet.
it into its little token,
Hold
we
on,
won't
can
be
you-
able to see it.
So if you click it right now, you're not seeing anything?
No.
No,
Yeah.
we can't
Okay.
even click its token.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Alright, so. And you rolled what to attack? A 20?
A 20.
And you
Yeah.
do 3 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
That's the worst.
I'm like
kind of
learning
damage.
how. I'm effectively learning how I'm going now.
So
So
if
I'll,
you,
I'll get a lot faster in the future, but I've already put a max and minimum, or a max and current HP on it.
You're
and
doing
that's
great,
how I'll-
man.
That's how I'll factor.
yeah, if you click it and you click the HP and you have a number highlighted there, you can just do a minus whatever, and it'll
Oh, I just
adjust it.
retype it in. It's pretty fast. I'll be able to do it that way. But
That's
maybe I'll take a
funny.
look at what you're talking about later.
I just write HP down on a paper.
Yeah, I thought about that as well. Okay, so you do 3 slashing damage to it. Anything else?
I would like to know anything else. I am level 1 paladin. I will do nothing.
Okay. Beastie, what do you do?
I am going to. I can see this one right here, right?
Yes.
Great.
You can.
I
And if
am
nothing else,
going-
you can always just like swing around a corner.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just. If I can see him, I'm gonna bonfire him.
Okay. I have to roll like a
Why-
dexterity saving throw for him, right?
Why did I have advantage on that?
Yes.
I did not mean to have advantage.
I don't even think it's an attack. I think it's a dex
Yeah, I
save.
think I do a dex saving throw against it. I rolled a 2, so I fail.
Yeah. Why did that not pop? Sorry, I was trying to pop it into the chat and it just rolled it again.
You're good.
But
How much damage does it do?
It takes 1d8 fire damage.
Okay. Go ahead. I should be able to just click the create bonfire in the chat for
Yeah.
the damage.
Yeah.
6 fire. Okay.
Why did you pop it again? Oh, okay. So
What, did I
if
do
it-
something?
No, it popped the DC for some reason again.
Oh, okay.
If it stays, it has to. So it must make a saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space or when it ends a turn there.
Okay,
so if it
he's
stays in the
definitely got
turn-
motive to get the hell out of there,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be forced to incur attack opportunity against Jenny the way he's at, because that's a pillar in the middle. Okay, so alrighty, that was Beastie. Anything else for Beastie?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Nadia. Oh, I
Wait.
didn't fucking roll for
Yeah,
this.
you didn't.
No, you didn't.
But,
Okay,
I mean,
I'm a-
if you
I'm a
don't want to
terrible
roll
DM.
for the creatures, like.
I'm fine with
When
that.
the
Guys,
DM when the
Guys,
DM
we
fails,
sh-
he pays for it, so they are now at the bottom of the initiative from now on. So when Nadia's turn comes up, I'm gonna before she goes, I'm just gonna have him do shit.
Awesome.
So the one in the back. God, this thing has so many weird shit.
Don't scare me, man.
Oh no. How many legendary actions does it get?
It is. First thing it's going to do is, well, thank God you're blocking, or else it would do something. It's going to attempt to basically bite onto your arm.
Ah.
And oh my God, why would a level 1 module ever do this?
Don't
Oh my
you
god,
say
we're
that.
gonna die.
You don't say that
This
to
is.
me.
I actually made this this encounter easier. With lower CR creatures, and I still thought it was OP. Okay, it hits a 20.
A 20? Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hits.
Not
Wait,
okay.
a crit 20 or
No, just a dirty.
A 30.
dirty
Shit.
20? Okay.
Sure.
That hits. Definitely hits. God damn it.
Okay. Oh, this is amazing.
Oh
Oh,
no.
don't you say I take like 12
This
points of
can't be
damage.
right. It does
My
16
God.
damage.
16? I'm down.
What the hell?
I'm down.
Why would they
Minus
throw
5.
CR2 creatures at you?
What?
Were we supposed to start at level 1?
This is a level 1 adventure.
I'm totally down.
Oh, we're gonna
Holy
die.
cow. Yeah, we are.
I will give you one thing. Alec, your screams can be heard from outside, and I am going to include the dwarves in this
Oh, shit.
as a consolation.
I don't even scream. I just go down. Oh, shit. Poop.
Oh no, they can use it. So the dwarves roll in. Okay. That's the gibbering turn. Now for the creature that's next to Jenny.
Hello.
It is interesting. It's going to vomit this spray of like acid into the air in a sort of gaseous form, and I need 10-foot radius. I need Jenny and Beastie to roll Constitution saving throws.
Lovely.
I'm not actually. My goal is actually not to kill you.
5.
Okay. Okay. The 10 succeeds, by the way. Oh no, it doesn't. The two of you are nauseated by the poison, and while you are poisoned in this way for, let's see, until the end of the next turn, you can either take a bonus action or an action, but not both, and you can't take reactions. And as such, he's going to back off and swing around the corner and hide behind the pillar. That's his turn. Nadia, what do you do? Why is it repeating the one
Go
song?
behind this pillar.
So,
Can I peek out and shoot?
Sure.
Or
let's see,
no.
why not?
wait, so my 10 didn't save or it did?
Didn't succeed. Did not. So you can either
Okay.
take an action or a bonus action, but not both, and you cannot take reactions.
Got it.
Figure a 9 doesn't hit, right?
A 9 does not hit.
Okay, that's ends my turn.
Okay, this is a lot of bad rolls on your part. Why is it?
Yes.
Oh my God. This needs to calm. This music needs to calm down. I apparently have not modified this music.
Don't worry, I didn't realize that the music wasn't playing, so.
Okay, there we are. I'll eventually stop being an amateur at this roll 20 thing. Okay,
Takes
so
practice.
Nadia's done. Astos?
Oh boy, things have escalated.
I'm sick.
I'm going to head up and I'm going to pull out a flask and I'm going to throw it at this guy at the ground and I'm going to cast grease.
Okay.
So, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Immediately,
This-
right?
Yes, this area will be greased.
It fails.
Okay. It goes prone.
What happens? It goes prone, so it slips and falls prone.
And it's difficult terrain of where it is.
Okay. How big is it? Go
I
ahead and just
10
draw
foot
a shape. Okay,
I
perfect.
did. Yep. 10-foot radius. And 10 feet. And, oof. I will just move here for now. Oh, kind of running through.
Next is Jenny.
I am gonna see that Alec gets down, and I'm going to shoot that thing in the face with my longbow.
Okay, you hit.
Awesome.
Okay,
Yes.
9 damage.
In your eye.
Okay, it goes into his shoulder, and you hear it hiss at you, continuing to give off this gibbering, just madness coming from it.
And
And there's this, it gives a sort of like headache with a lot of you, but does not affect you yet.
and then I think I'm just going to move a bit closer to Alec.
Okay. And note that if you are learned in medicine, you can help him up. Just
Nope.
all right, Alec.
Yeah, that saving throw.
Death saving
My second combat throw in the game.
throw. Noted,
Nice.
Astos.
Oh, natural 20!
Yes.
Nice!
You get back up with a natural 20. I don't know how it's done normally, but I give you a hit point in consciousness on a
Mhm.
natural 20. I think that's
What the
it.
fuck?
That's how it works.
If
Okay.
I beat, well,
Well, I'm going off
Did-
memory, so I don't always remember.
death saving throws are done at the beginning of your turn, so he gains consciousness and he gets a full turn back, but he's still prone. But
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, do you
I was just,
do you dispense some justice, Alec?
I would just go like, what the fuck was that? And stand up, look at the creature. You are biting no one else, and smack it on the fucking face.
All right.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed as fuck,
You hit him.
motherfucker.
You hit him real good.
I'm pissed as hell, bitch.
Okay. I mean, you can roll a smite. You might. Who knows when you
I,
go down?
I have no smite at level 1.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, if I had, I would be
Level 1.
burning those. Yeah, level 2, I get divine smite, so
All right.
when do we
so
get the
you-
paladin instead of the
you get a
spider?
good smack.
I'm just a
Beastie.
whack boy.
Damn. Okay. So since I failed the saving throw, my bonfire went out because I'm not even gonna care. It was a concentration spell. I'll just
Okay.
let her end it when she gets
So
hit.
you just let it go.
Yep. He is covered in grease.
Mm-hmm. Alec, where your head's at?
So I'm gonna create bonfire again. on
Oh
him.
yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
And it
Nice.
catches anything in its radius on fire.
Do an
Well,
additional
Rolling
1d6,
an attack.
expending the grease.
Okay. So it's that DC 13. I don't.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me roll that first. But by lighting the flames, I'm giving you a d6 fire damage. I like the combo, so I'm just
So it'll be a total of 5 if the
That's
He
damage.
rolled a
That's
2,
nice.
so he's definitely gonna fail.
he's
So 5 fire damage.
yes, 5 fire damage total, and then I don't know how long the grease will last while it burns because this catches it on fire.
At least
So-
at least long enough to burn him if he doesn't get the hell out of there.
Yeah, like I don't know if like my concentration goes down if the grease will still be burning is what I was.
This is how I rule it. Grease is a fun spell, but it's not necessarily the most powerful. If somebody gets hit with grease and then they slip in it, fall prone, they're also covered in grease. So he's not just hit with fire damage; he's also on fire. And I will do fire rules that unless he takes an action to put it out, he is on fire, as if by the there's another spell that's exactly. So he is now on fire. In addition to being standing in the fire. So if he doesn't get out, he'll take fire damage, and if he doesn't put it out himself, like rolling around or water or something, then he's still going to be on fire.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I love a good wombo combo, so I'm all for it. He's not looking too great. Is there anything else from Beastie?
No, because I can't take a bonus action, can I?
You cannot.
I'm
But that is
muted.
now over. It only works for one turn. So the Nadia and Beastie, I think you're both free from that. Or it wasn't Nadia, it was
Jenny.
Jenny.
It was me.
Yeah. So you're Jenny and Beastie are now free of that.
Cool.
That effect.
All right,
Nadia?
sounds good.
I thought it was the monster's turn before mine.
Oh, of course, you are right. Okay, so the first thing that happens is this thing is going to try to get out of the grease, but I have to take a dexterity saving throw, don't I?
To leave the
yes.
grease.
Well, yeah, but you're prone first, and then it's brain.
Okay,
But yeah.
so it's going to attempt to get up, obviously. It rolled a 3.
Oh,
does it just slip in the? Does it just keep slipping in the grease?
Yes.
Fantastic.
And then he
That's
takes
half its
fire
movement.
damage.
Yeah, and it takes fire damage. So that's half its movement. It's gonna instead try to roll out of it. You can. So
Prone,
it's going
yeah,
to.
prone
It's going to. Instead of even getting up, it's just gonna roll out of the damn. And that'll prevent it from taking fire damage from bonfire. It will not prevent it from taking fire damage from being on fire. So go ahead and roll me a d6, Beastie.
Sorry. Does it count as re-entering the fire if he fell back into it?
No, I don't think so.
Damn,
It'd be
okay.
hilarious, but I think it's only if he ends his turn in it that he'll take that damage.
Mhm.
So he will
Well,
take
if
4.
also if for some reason he entered the area willingly,
Oh,
he would have
no,
to
he's-
do it
he's-
again.
He's definitely still in it if he
Okay.
slips in it. Now I'm gonna have him make a dexterity saving throw for him to try to roll around and put the fire out. It's basically screeching and rolling around in flames off of the oil. So here's Dex. It rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
So it does take an action to put the flames out as it rolls around, but that's it. That's all I can do. Now for the beast up front. Good God.
Oh, please.
Oh, also it took if it counted as taking that damage, it took a 4 from the flames. It
Oh
being
yeah,
on fire.
I subtracted that 4 that.
Okay.
I'm capturing this.
God, that's
So
hilarious.
Jenny, I realized I didn't notice you walking up to it. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh. Yeah,
As you
well,
get closer, the noise it makes gets louder in your own head.
12.
You succeed.
Okay.
You're good. You stave off the maddening gibbering that it's like screaming out in the halls. It is going to spit this nasty glob out at you, Jenny,
Okay.
and you must make a dexterity saving throw. And some of that spittle is going to hit you as well, Alec.
25.
Oof.
Okay,
Nice.
you succeed. And Alec, what's your wisdom? I'm sorry, dexterity saving throw. Alec,
I'm so sorry. What?
dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry. I'm
So
gonna
it's
do
it's
it.
shooting out this like.
I'm-
So you're basically spraying this nasty
Oh damn!
shit
I'm
out
so
of your
sorry.
face. You were blinded.
Is that a
by him.
poison?
It is. It does not ever say the word poison in there. So
Bodily
technically,
fluid.
technically no. Yeah, it's a blinding. It, blinded. Yeah, doesn't say anything about poison.
Okay,
Chemical
okay.
glob.
Oh shit, motherfucker!
Yeah, chemical glob, for what
Son.
it's worth. And it's now going to attempt to bite you again.
Oh wait.
Ah,
You already bit
No.
him. Bite me.
fight. He is in front. I can't ignore that.
Yeah,
No
no,
worries.
That's true enough.
I just
Alright,
push Alec out of the way.
It's like it's rolling
Really well. Yeah.
unusually good.
How much?
It rolled a 20 again.
Oh my god.
Bastard. I'm down again.
Yeah, you're down again.
I'm
glad I didn't
blinded
film the
and
negative
down again.
How much damage?
19.
Oh my god.
Damage?
So it's basically tearing into your neck, and there's blood just shooting out of you. As it does so, it's covering Jenny and itself, and also just covering the altar itself in blood, as it's sort of crawling over it to rip your larynx out. Partially successful in doing so, and you drop back down into the ground, and that's its turn. Nadia.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pot shot from here on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see if I could do any better. 20?
Hell yes. You hit him.
10?
10 piercing damage. Okay. I really am rooting for you guys. I don't
Yeah, right.
I want to be done as like a
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right. Is that anything
Where are
else
the
for Nadia?
dwarves?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Oh yeah, thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's like, so they'll be able to run up to it, but 30 for a dwarf is a dash.
Oh Jesus, they're slow.
Yeah, so they're up on it though, and they're like, "What's going on?" And they see the creatures, and they have mining picks, so they'll be able to do something the next round.
Yeah.
Is that all for you, Nadia?
Yes.
Okay, Ostos, what are you doing?
I am going to hide around this bolt pillar and ring my bell on this guy. So you need to make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I will roll it, and I get a 13.
That's my DC, so nothing happens.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Okay.
It's all
I
good.
need to like release these logs just to prove that I'm not trying to fuck y'all. I'm feeling bad. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
Jenny.
Be truthful.
I'm going to race behind the altar and go up to this thing, and I'm gonna try and whack it and be like, stop killing him.
Okay.
Was it 23?
Oh hell yes, it'll hit. And remember, you
Seven.
have reach on a pike if you want to hit him from a little further back.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay. So you're just getting in there.
Yeah.
So 7 damage.
Mhm.
Uh,
My music stopped again.
he's not looking as hot as he once was. He's got some wounds in his body now, but he is a fairly resilient looking creature.
Okay.
Okay. Jenny, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Alec.
Yeah, right.
Oh
You bastard.
God.
No, don't worry. I'm fine. I'm
Someone
totally
please
fine
help
with
this
it.
man.
17.
That's a success. So mark that down.
Yep. I got it.
Okay, Beastie.
Okay, 5, 10. Is this area still greased or did it burn away?
It's still in flames.
Okay. 5,
Yeah, it
10.
hasn't burned off yet.
You count diagonal movement as double movement, or is it just 5?
If you want to do a little like ruler thing, I'll allow that. Otherwise, every other diagonal is double.
Well, because I was gonna go that,
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. If we
And
do
then
paper
to
rules,
here.
pen and paper is that way. Yeah, we can, if you use the ruler, it's nicer. So you can do that.
okay, so that's only 25 feet then,
Yep, you can do
to
it.
move, great.
You hop around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around and go up here by Asta or by Alec, and I am
Okay.
going to
Please
touch.
first make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah.
As the noise in your head is horrific. This you've never heard something so terrible. This incoherent babbling, and I need to roll a d8 for you.
Is it frightened at all? Like, is it a fright effect, or is it something else? Because if it's a fright effect, I have advantage on my
Let me read
saving throw.
closely. That's good to know. Let me read that closely. Nope, it's not a fear effect.
Alrighty.
So you cannot take reactions, and I'm rolling a d8. A 7. You can make a melee attack against a random determined creature within reach, or you do nothing at all.
Holy shit, it's confusion?
You you have to hit Alec.
What?
What's...
Okay.
Wait. This only matters at the start of your turn. You're fine.
Okay.
What?
Haha.
I was like trying
Alright.
to find any reason for this to not happen. Yes, it
Cool.
says any creature that starts its turn. So you hear this, and it's becoming maddening. I am going to hold the wisdom saving.
Sorry, did I miss something? I had to go grab something from my mom.
So
no, just bad things happen.
Okay.
at the start of next turn, you're gonna take that wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only so many mistakes I can penalize.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna use my
Complicated
healing
monsters.
touch on Alec, which is so it won't expend a spell slot because it is an inherent halfling thing. So I'll just
Ooh.
expend my healing touch, but I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, give me the number for cure wounds.
8675309.
Wow,
Sorry.
that's real good. Cure Wounds, thanks.
All right, you Alec, you're up with 4 hit points.
Nat
Yay.
one, the damn hit point roll.
That's better than 0.
Okay, so you wake up and Beastie has her hand on your neck, which is where the bite wound is, and it is, let's say, bleeding, but not not firing out like a fountain.
It's knitting clothes.
I actually see nothing because I'm blinded.
You're
Right?
blinded. Oh, this is just fucking awful.
Yeah, Aaron, you're a
Oh,
nice
no, wait,
guy.
no,
thank
until
you.
the end of its next turn. You're no longer blinded, buddy.
Yay!
Yeah,
I can
that's
see.
only until it's the end of its next turn.
So I'm gonna see how I die now.
Yeah.
Just to specify, I touched him on his hair to heal him.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah.
It'll
By
be
the time-
okay,
by
Pat
the
Pat.
time you hit Alec, you're good. So, okay, so that's Beastie. Now for the enemies.
Mhm.
God, how's this thing still alive?
Hit me.
So first,
Yeah, are
the
they
one that's
both the same like?
no,
same
they are
thing,
not
or
the
is
same.
one of them
creature.
lesser? Damn.
One of them's a lesser, nasty little creature, sort of diminutive in size, where the other one is
Gotcha.
large and actually is holding like a staff and seems to be adorned with like some kind of like tribal wear.
Wait, I
Yep.
can take a bonus action too, can't I, during my turn? Or am I
Yeah, I don't see
great?
why not.
So I'm gonna go. I'll expend a spell slot as well and healing word him.
Cool. Go ahead and
Oh, nice.
to do it.
4 more.
Nice. That's actually
Um.
awesome.
You can only use a spell and a cantrip.
But
Yeah.
her
Oh.
ability, her
Yeah,
ability is
that's
not
not a
cure
spell.
wounds. It's a
My-
racial ability.
Yeah. So it uses cure wounds, but it's a racial trait.
Oh.
If you want to roll it that way.
I mean, that's
Well,
up
let
to
me
him.
look at your. I mean, I'll look at the race, but I don't think it's a spell cast.
It does. It says you cast the cure wounds spell with
okay.
the trait.
Then in that case, you can't do it.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was just.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take it out. But thank you anyway. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
that fucking
Both
helped.
of my cantrips are both of my cantrips are actions, so I. Mm,
Okay. And now for the gibbering, awful creature.
Please don't.
Jenny, it's gonna turn itself to you because the other one's still lying on the ground behind the elephant.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Come at me,
going
bro.
to-
Why did it
Um,
storm whip? I didn't mean to do that.
let's
Ignore.
see. What do I want to do? Oh well, first off, for it to be able to do this again, I have to recharge. So let me see. Okay, no recharge. So it's just gonna attempt to bite you, Nadia.
Jenny.
Nadia.
Yeah.
Jenny.
Jenny. Sorry.
Why?
yeah.
Because us rays all look the same?
I said it. Yes. So it hits a 10.
Oh, that is a miss.
Awesome. So that's a
Yes, right, a miss.
that
It
that what I
is.
do. All right. Thank God.
I'm
The rocks on
sorry.
the ground that was burned can actually do something now. And the dwarves are surrounding it. So it's gonna try to bite one of the dwarves. Actually, you can bite and claw. So let's get it going. Okay, the bite hits.
Oh.
Oops. Okay, and the claw does not. So it is going to bite Doslo.
Oh. Well, that's a
and
shame.
Doslo- yeah, he bites Doslo on the leg. And you just see a big bloody hole open up in Doslo, and he's already losing blood fast, but he's not unconscious. And he says, "Oh, get off me!" And tries to swing at him with the pick because it's their turn now. So let's go get some. Oh god damn! Does Doslo do a good job? Doslo
Good
hits a
job.
21.
No.
Oh, they have
Oh my
advantage too
God.
because he's prone. Yeah, Doslo and so I got a 21 for Doslo and a 17 for
Oh my
Norbit.
god.
Norbis because well they get advantage because he's down.
Because he's prone.
They only got +2. It's just that they got advantage. All right, so let me roll their damage. So yeah, they basically office space this thing and smash their picks into it, finishing it off. Although it doesn't appear like they did the majority of the work, but they at least killed it. I will go ahead and let's see. It's the X. Here we are. That creature's dead.
Yay! Good job, boys.
Next is Nadia.
So I'm gonna peek around this corner and shoot again at this jerk face.
Okay, shoot at the jerk face.
17?
17 hits.
5?
5 damage. Okay, marked it. 5 more damage. Anything else?
Nope.
Alstos.
I'm going to once more ring my bell. This guy. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. God, I'm sorry, dude. You got a natural 20.
End of my turn.
Yeah. God
Oh
damn.
man.
I feel like a real heel. Jenny?
I'm going to keep
You're starting
whacking.
your turn. You're starting your turn on it. Please give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yes. God. 12.
You save. Okay, now go ahead.
I'm gonna keep trying to hit it with my pike, which fails.
Okay, you hit a 9. Its armor class is a 9, believe it or not.
Oh, is
Oh my
it?
god, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually not
Awesome.
very dexterous. Or armored.
Hmm.
If you're wondering why I'm using the word gibbering so much, that might make it clear.
Yeah.
I'm
Nine.
gonna.
8 damage, is
Yeah, I'm gonna say it looks almost dead, even though I don't know if it looks actually almost dead.
I mean, you can like do a medicine real quick if you want to like determine how dead is it
Sure.
in the heat of combat.
12.
Yeah, it's profusely bleeding. It doesn't seem like it can go on much longer like
Okay. It's almost dead, guys.
this.
Don't
Okay.
talk about me like that, please.
That's Jenny. Alec. Alec, you need to roll a wisdom saving.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm proficient. Okay.
You save. All right, you
that's
can
okay.
pick yourself back up for half your movement. What do you do?
I swear, if you bite me again, I'll bite you back. And I was fucking hit it.
Okay. At this point, we know what its AC is.
Oh, fuck, damn it.
And Beastie, I am gonna have you have you roll again because these are my mistakes and I should pay for them. So, Beastie is your turn next. Roll a wisdom saving throw. You save.
Good job.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I have a very strong rule. If the DM makes a mistake, it should never be in his favor.
Yeah, that's fine. We should be fine. And I'm the one dying.
It's just a fucking whack-a-mole over.
Yeah, whack-a-mole. That's level 1 for everyone. Whack-a-mole.
Okay. I am going to. Ooh. Okay.
Oh my
I don't know if that'll work. Sorry. I'm gonna thorn whip it.
Okay, you hit certainly.
Jesus.
And you want to pull him somewhere? You want to pull him over to you like
So I can. Yeah. Does Nadia get an opportunity attack, or does it?
this? No, it's
I
only
don't
on their
Or,
voluntary.
sorry, Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voluntary movement only.
Yeah. That's
so you will take
that's
the
why I
damage.
laughed maniacally, but then
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, oh wait.
Yeah, if you like fuck with their head to make them want to run away, that'll count.
Mhm.
Okay, that's Beastie. Anything else for Beastie?
I'm good.
Okay. And now for the enemy's turn. I have to roll a d6 for a recharge. Okay, no recharge.
God.
It is going to desperately bite at Beastie since Beastie threatened him. It hits a. Please don't hit. It hits a 16.
Oh my god.
That hit.
14 damage.
My armor class is.
Cool.
Oh my god.
So I'm down.
Okay, and so as you rip it away from Jenny towards you, it launches forward and essentially starts trying to eat your face, and you just feel the severe pain before you black out. Okay, Nadia, roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Nadia
Oh,
or Jenny?
dwarf
It's
time.
not his
Dwarf time. Only one. Dazzle is gonna back off. He's been wounded. But Norbert, what's his fucking name?
Norbert.
Norb something.
Norbus.
Norbus. Norbus is gonna launch forward and try to give him the old pickaroo. And hits a 19. And does. Come on, give it the damage. And does a whole. Oh my god, stop rolling. Does a whole 2 damage on.
Oh, 2 damage. Oh my god.
And
That's
then
a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
then he's gonna book it back open. Because he's gonna take a pot shot and then duck out. All right, Nadia.
Well, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna peek and
We can poke.
Peek poke. Give him the good old poke.
oof.
Oh.
Don't tell me she hits me.
Just can you roll again to confirm?
Oh. Oh shit. I know where this is going.
It's just a miss. So
Thank God.
you fire over its head, and the arrow just strikes against the wall and twirls about. Ostos?
I'm going to ring a bell. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay,
I was gonna say, for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for the.
God damn! It rolls a 16.
My turn.
It
You know what's
doesn't
fucked up?
roll for the.
It doesn't even have a bonus to wisdom saving throw.
Oh damn it! That just make it worse.
Yeah. Okay, that was Ostos. Jenny, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Sure, I want to see
At
if
least
I
you're
go
rolling your saving
crazy.
throws,
11.
That's
You
it.
had to say it. Oh, okay.
No, the DC's 10.
Okay,
So
Just
you
joking.
say.
cool. And then I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna, I'm just gonna keep hitting it and say, "Not the baby."
And you hit.
There's a 4.
It is almost on slot. All right.
If Beastie
Alec?
were awake, she would have growled at you.
Are you? You're still awake, right, Alec?
Yeah,
Go ahead and roll a
I'm-
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck me.
Natural one.
Don't you dare say it.
Oh no!
Okay,
I'm
you can't
sorry.
take reactions, and I'm gonna roll a d8. Oh, that's probably better, right? You do nothing.
Hey, I want to do things.
So
At-
as
at
so what
beginning of
happens
his
is
next turn?
yeah, this is the beginning of his turn, so this is when it happens.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So as you stand yourself up or attempt to, you hear the screeches, or actually you already stood up, but you hear the screeches of this creature go off, and you just can't do anything except hold your ears and cringe. Okay, Beastie.
Ah,
That's it.
damn it.
Yep.
Thank God.
Okay,
That's
12.
something.
Oh, also, this is just a thing for everybody who I feel like they did it, creating their character, working with me on backstory, and letting me do this thing at the beginning. I start everybody with inspiration.
Oh, I already had
Yeah.
inspiration.
Oh well, now you have duper inspiration.
Super duper
That's what I did
inspiration.
with my last campaign. So,
Because I gave up Lucky.
oh well, okay. I mean that's a. You don't have to give up Lucky, by the way.
No, I don't, like, halflings get so much, and I don't really feel
Yeah.
like Lucky has a place in this kind of world.
Yeah, this is a pretty unlucky world. Let's just say you have. Let's say you get the privilege of having 2 inspirations.
Yay!
Okay, and you probably want to use them. By the way, oh yeah, you just did the death saving throw. That's a success. Nadia.
Enemy.
Nadia's going to peek out and try to shoot this.
Okie
Bitch.
dokie. That's a
11.
hit.
Nadia and Ostos just behind corners, like,
Just
don't
like-
kill us!
They're like, not me. Okay. And the damage is 8. How do you want to do this?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Right through
Ah.
the fucking eye.
Motherfucker.
As the terrible beast is attempting to continue gnawing on the face of Beastie, right into the eye, an arrow flies and it just crumples and twirls over to the side. You hear this last breath.
I care what you had to say, bitch.
I figured not. Okay. Yeah, this is a successful combat. Now, time check. How are people doing?
I'm fine.
I'm good.
I'm
I'm
fine.
good.
Everybody's good? Great. Just tell me when you're not fine. Send me a message, personal, and we'll stop it.
Actually, would like to take like a 5-minute break.
5-minute break? Let's
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Did that seem like a little too much?
No, I mean,
No.
it was definitely a, like, if not deadly, but like a hard encounter.
Yeah.
Because,
It's
but-
technically on the low end of deadly. So
Is it?
what the module wanted to throw at you was 2 CR2s. What I threw at you was a
Jesus.
CR2 and a CR 1/8. Because I just didn't feel like that was right.
that's damn.
I'm glad I didn't throw 2 CR2s at you.
I'm glad as well.
Jenny's
Yeah,
just
that
gonna
was
turn
pretty
to Alec
intense.
and say, "Are you okay?" Right before we go on break.
Well, we also have Beastie dying.
No, the first thing I
Yeah,
will
Beastie's
do is
just
just like
dead.
lay,
I'll go
the
over
first
and
thing I
like.
will do is just lay,
Oh yeah,
I'll lay
can we
hands on
can we
her.
resolve this real quick? So
Yeah.
Beastie is laying on the ground, potentially dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using
No,
lay on
she
hands
can-
on her.
She can kind of die until we come back. It's fine.
Kinda die.
No, I really
Kinda
want to
die.
resolve this because this
I'm
is
gonna cast lay on hands on her. First
okay,
thing.
and
I will
just-
use 2 of my 5 counters. You have 2 hit points now.
Okay, you have 2 hit points. So you're back.
And I'm gonna run back to the dwarf and do the same thing to the dwarf bleeding.
Oh, he's
Where-
not bleeding out. He's not dying.
But
he's
I'm gonna
just-
heal him anyway. That's the thing I would do.
Okay. How much?
Just
healing
gonna
do you
run
give
back. I will give the rest 3 I have.
Okay,
So I'm out.
and he's like, his eyes are wide. You can tell this is the first combat he's ever been in. And he's still breathing hard. He goes,
I'm just gonna
Thank
get to
you.
him. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be better than me. You're gonna be
oh,
fine.
and he would have healed the one at the. He ran away. Dazzle.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So
heal
we'll just say
Dazzle.
you went over there. Yeah. And he goes, oh, thank you. I don't want to fight anymore.
You don't have to, and I hope I do not have to do as well. And I'm just gonna sit down a bit.
Okay.
Just a bit.
Fair enough. Okay, now we'll do the break.
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep-
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the
I'm
bathroom.
gonna go think about my life choices. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That was okay, man. Don't worry.
I'm gonna sit here and look pretty.
I used a gibbering mouther and a dretch.
Oh, I thought that was a gith or something.
They're gif.
Yeah, they're
but
gif.
but there's no such thing as like dark sun gif.
Right.
So I just use what I feel is appropriate.
Gotcha.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, versus Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael! We got
Why does this keyboard have like 50 screws holding it together? What the hell? So I think you missed it, but we resolved Beastie dying really quick.
Oh, what happened? Like, what did...
Alec did lay on hands, gave her 2 hit
Oh.
points,
I'm back.
and then he ran out to the dwarf
You
and
beautiful soul, you.
healed up the poor little Doslo.
A certain person is back.
Oh. Hell.
Nope, can't do it.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right. Okay. As long as we're not discouraged by this level of combat.
I'm not. I'm fine.
I mean, it was rough, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, fun is all that matters to me. So.
I mean, I actually fucking shit my pants with that metro, so anyway, that's good. But
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
specific
fine.
numbers, but I do know like some of them were pretty high, like the 1619, and 5e is pretty generous when it comes to people getting down. But if they take all their HP total,
Oh,
and
I don't
the
do
neg-
it. I don't,
and the-
I don't
and
do any
negative?
death rolls. No, I don't.
oh, okay, cool.
I think it's what it is like, isn't it? So like I have 13 HP, so if somebody hit me for 26, if somebody hit me for like
Yeah.
let's say 30 and I had 4 HP and then it was 23, then I would die cuz it's
yeah, you
more-
outright just die if they
yeah.
double
I
your
don't-
HP.
I don't, I don't use a standard. I don't use a standard rule for instant death. Unless I do negative HP. Otherwise, I do it when it feels right.
Yeah.
Like if a T-Rex picks you up in his jaws and crunches down and does like 40 damage,
Mhm.
and you're something like a lot less than that, and I'm like, all right, you die. But generally, I just avoid instant death rules anyhow. They don't add to the fun of the game to me.
I only
It's
do
not like,
instant
oh
death
boy,
rules
look at
on
instant death rules. Like,
I only do
Yeah,
instant
yeah.
death rules on like NPCs where it's like you're in the middle of a fight and then an NPC gets stabbed in the back or something.
I do that certainly.
Yeah.
But not for the players. There's no added fun for instant death rules.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
it's just a way to make first level encounters turn into bloodbaths.
Right.
So
That was fun. It was stressful. The music was phenomenal to go with it. I was uncomfortable, and I loved the loved how it all came together. So yeah, as long as we're not doing instant death, like right now in this case, I think it's great combat.
fantastic. Thank you, by the way. For now, the place is quiet.
because I left and I stopped screaming.
Can Nadia go up to the creature and cut its fucking head off?
Yeah. After a little
Jesus.
while, you were able to use like you got like a dagger or a knife or something.
Yep.
Okay.
Drop
So
it.
after a little while, you just saw its head off, and it doesn't come off real clean, but it eventually comes off.
Can I like
Um,
check its body for anything?
Yeah, I was gonna say BC would want to do that too. Like,
Oh well, if you have a better,
Yeah.
if you have a better like investigation check or something.
I do not.
Yeah. There doesn't appear to be. I'll make this simple. It doesn't appear to be any fishes
Okay.
or clothing that has pockets on them.
Okay.
What he has is like a loincloth, some like kind of tribal adornments, but nothing of clear worth, and a gnarled stick as a staff.
Alex, do you want this loincloth?
Um, I suppose. I actually want its teeth, so we won't fight anything again. I mean,
Oh,
it's
I can
dead,
take
but
out its teeth. I can make you a lovely necklace if you'd like, and
Yeah,
I'll
you
start
can
pulling
make-
out its teeth.
Make me
Nadia
a
holds
hat.
up its head but trophy.
Oh, that.
You can
that'll be-
still have trophy if I take out 4 teeth.
Okay.
Yeah. Just be no biting. Just-
Okay.
just a-
I'm just pulling
gonna-
a sarv, and I'm gonna give you a necklace of teeth.
Beautiful.
Nice.
What kind of like tribal adornments? Like on its skin, or does it have like necklaces and stuff?
It's lots of like fibrous material from outside, mixed with sometimes some like dried dead leaves, other times like bones and bits of feathers and that sort of thing. It's all very, amateurishly made, in your opinion, but it exists.
Nice.
Taking.
I'm gonna
go
take
ahead.
one of the bone ones. Just
Okay, they look like they're little finger bones.
Can I pull out a big jar from my alchemist kit with some lichen in it, and shake it and cast light and have it kind of throw out a soft green light
Okay.
and start looking at this altar.
Okay. You feel you're kind of pressing your hands across it, the stone at the altar, and as you do so, part of it gives a bit. If you pushed harder, you could potentially push it inward.
I will.
You push it inward, and there is a maybe like a hand-sized compartment behind this, a little stone slab just kind of pushes in and then falls downwards.
ooh, what you
And
doing?
behind it is 15 gems.
Oh my God.
They look like very simple, poorly cut gems, but gems nonetheless.
Oh, start pulling them out and putting them on top of the altar. Like, I think I found something of value.
Each of these
Ugh.
gems is worth 10 iron.
Jesus.
Okay.
Gee,
So I'm gonna pull them out, put them right up there.
you said what?
Disperse them how you want, but that's not my job to do.
Yeah.
Once I pull them all up there, is
And remember,
any specific
they're not
types
in your
of gems?
inventory, they don't exist.
Yeah. Any specific types of gems, or just random assortment we could?
Well, I'll use how I do it in Dark Sun. They are essentially impure or damaged sunstones. They're basically red bead-like circles. They're named sunstones because of the deep red hue that they have.
Yeah.
So these are damaged sunstones. Pure sunstones are worth about 50 iron.
BC's gonna touch one of them and poke it and be like, "We share."
It's only fair, I suppose. And like coughing a bit of blood.
Well, kind of move to a side for each person.
Cool.
Thank you.
BC's
This
gonna
is it.
snag 3 of them because that's an
This is-
equal share for everyone.
There's
Mhm.
10 gems total, right?
There's
Just
15.
15.
So we
Oh,
would all get
okay.
3.
Gotcha. Your time. Yeah,
How
no,
much
it's
do they
definitely
weigh?
closed up right.
They weigh nothing.
And you called them impure sun gems or whatever?
Yeah, impure sunstones. Sunstone just being one word.
Is there any writing on this altar?
It is covered in blood, but for what you can see under the blood, mostly Alex blood. But,
Oh yeah, that's mine.
but what you can see under it is what looks like if there was once runic carvings on here, they have faded out completely.
Well, these appear to be gith, and I don't know if they come together in masses or anything, but probably should. It looks like there's more rooms in here, like pointing at the walls that we saw before with the dark marks on it. There might be more of them in here. We might want to. We plan on going any further and recuperating. Alec, you don't look so well.
Yeah, that's because it bited
Because I
me
died
like
twice.
twice.
Beatrice is
Um,
gonna be like, what if we should camp at the dwarves' camp, but block the door here somehow, and leave the two corpses on the inside in front of the blocked door of the war.
Sounds
more.
actually really good, but I have a plan for one of these corpses, and Alec is gonna pick it up this one and drag it way towards the camp.
Okay.
Like not close to the dwarves, but like over here, so the rubble.
Okay.
if I may.
So
You drag him over to the rubble.
I'll pick up my battle axe. and
It smells disgusting, and he's got this sort of like real dry, nasty skin.
yeah, I actually want that smell, but not for me. And I'm just start carving out like his belly and chest, like taking his innards
Oh God!
outside and
What is
dropping
this,
like
dead?
over here. Yeah, it's quite something like that.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
just filling
drop
its
it.
guts out right at the edge of the temple.
Yeah, just to make like this is not safe for these creatures to roll here anymore, and
Okay.
this is gonna like help them in their fight, I suppose. I'm just
Okay.
saying this.
Duly noted.
Sorry.
So you just see this gruesome scene of the Templar just eviscerating this body and
Yeah.
splaying its guts out in the front.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Everyone at this moment just saw Alec like really happy and funny about things, but now he's like extremely severe. He's like way too stoic for the moment. He's like just doing the cold-blooded doing so.
I mean, I'd say he's probably properly stoic for the moment.
Yes.
The two dwarves just turn to you with like this horrified expression on their faces, but they dare say nothing.
BC
Um,
wants to try and drag this other corpse that is now headless up
Okay.
to this point.
I'll go back and help her.
It's a biggin. What's your strength?
11.
11. There's no. So the rules as written in me says yes. You're a halfling and it's something bigger than you says how is this happening? How do you feel about this?
Well, I mean, you can drag something that's big and heavy. It's gonna take time. So
Okay,
I
we'll
would
just say
say
that it
it
takes
would
you a lot of
take
time.
me a time. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like
I just start dragging it slowly and like.
Yeah. You're heaving hoeing it over here, and
Yeah, I want to put it like right here because we kind of opened this secret passage, so I want to put it like in front of that for us, and then suggest that like these broken bits of doors we like blockade this entrance,
Mm-hmm.
and
Um,
then we can make camp.
If I may do something else right now after I deal with the corpse, like
Okay.
extremely gored and filthy with blood, I will like sheath my weapon, move towards Aestos and say, "You wanted to ask me something."
It was just a favor. When we got back to town, if you could look for someone.
Tell me
Like,
about it.
those irons I gave you before was good by my mother. She's elven.
Yes. Thought of it.
I don't really get along with the actual full elves too well. They don't really talk to me or give me the time of day.
Is there any way I can help you with that? Do you want help with that? That's what you're asking, right?
Yes, if you could.
Well, I suppose that after we deal with this, we go back to Ram and I can help. That's the problem. I actually gotta ask you something first, but
Yes.
I'm not like most of the Templars, and I actually know what you have in you. All right, just I don't want to have to deal with you. I don't want to have to deal with anything like that. All right.
Insight check for sincerity.
Okay. Just even if you aren't being deceptive, go ahead and roll a deception roll, and then he'll roll an insight roll.
Okay.
And we'll do it that way, and then we'll go from there. I'll just advise.
20.
Yeah.
Because I'm good at those.
Okay.
Oh
So,
Oh my
God.
god.
you just have to let me know, Alec, if you are being sincere or not. and then
Sincere
I-
as fuck.
Okay. So Astos, he looks sincere right now. In what he's saying.
I will.
Look.
I'll say
People-
okay,
people
and I will
kill
move my hand. And I will cast prestidigitation on him and clean all the blood off of
you. Oh my
Except for the shot
god.
that's still dripping out of his neck currently.
him.
Well, that's
Oh.
new, but
And if y'all don't mind, I want to do this from now on. When we do deceptions and insights amongst each other, send them to me as to DM only.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That
Oh.
way we don't even know if we succeeded or.
okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Just a like little. You guys click the cogwheels next to spells, core bio spells, in your thing. You can change your roll queries and your whispers to toggle,
Yeah.
and it'll make a little toggle up at the top of your sheet where you can change your rolls from public to DM to advantage.
Yeah.
normal.
Mine's already set up like that.
Same.
Yeah. I didn't know if everyone's was set up like that, but I found it like super useful.
Definitely.
to set
Yeah.
it that way.
Also, I didn't want to interrupt, but I said that I might have to go soon.
Okay. Like right now or in a little bit?
Kind of right now.
Okay, that's fair. We can I think close here. I guess just give me an idea of like what you guys plan to do first thing in the next game.
Probably talk to the dwarves and tell them that it still might be dangerous and we need
And-
time.
And
Okay.
finish like checking out the ruin because there's more to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I
Yeah.
need. All right, guys. I always close it by asking questions, criticisms, things I did well, things I did poorly.
You lacked nothing, bro.
No, you
Yeah.
were fine.
That was
Yeah.
We
awesome.
need to add
It was
the
great.
monsters to the initiative.
Yeah.
Need to add monsters initiative. Yeah, I need to get a little bit more on the ball with combat.
Also, I would prefer seeing the monsters rolls, but that's just me. But if there's no way to do that without giving us a screenshot, then that's
There's probably a way to do it. In some
Yeah.
ways, I actually prefer it. In other ways, I understand how you feel
yeah.
because it's like it's maybe like a trust issue. But
If you want, I can show you how to toggle that. Ultimately, your discretion, because
hold on.
there's merit.
Before you tell me how to toggle it, are you telling me how to toggle it the Chrome extension, which is what
No.
sends the information?